in the Zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Like, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tops picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even him starstruck. Humble through opportunities, given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote. His will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds. The skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would have thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike. Got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women want to be with.
Welcome in on a Monday, Justin Acri and DJ Williams. No, Christian Weaver today. He's on Baby Watch 2025.
Baby Watch.
Baby Watch, looking to expand their family. And they're inducing today unless the baby came over the weekend and I missed it.
Thanks, man. How was your weekend?
It was great. How about you?
Doing good. How was the drive back from Fayetteville?
Uneventful.
Yeah?
It was good. Got the kid all moved in.
Good.
Got a little lunch.
Nice.
And then rolled back. So, yeah.
Was the room all set up? Good to go?
Yeah. I didn't really do anything with that. I just hauled stuff up there, but the moms did a good job with that.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Got a lot of football to talk about from over the weekend. Razorbacks scrimmaging. And, again, I really do detest this with such great passion that we just basically are like, okay, Coach, tell us everything that happened. It's cool. I mean, it's good the world doesn't work like this, because if we didn't have, the press actually letting you know what the real deal is and what actually goes on, you'd be in big trouble. So I really detest that they do this, and it always bugs me. But we're getting the coach's assessment of what's going on. They're probably their own harshest critics in their own way, so it's not the worst. But I get why they want certain things not available, but it would be nice to have an opportunity to go and see and do.
Like, how much do you want to see?
I just would like to see, 30, 40 plays. I mean, give me something. Give me a couple drives. And then say, gotta go. And that's fine.
At what point do you think they shut that off? Do you think you got a little bit of that spring ball?
What do you mean?
As far as being able to watch, like, more plays? I mean, there is an element of fall camp where I do feel like they shouldn't feel obligated for the media to, like, watch an entire practice and watch all the script and then give a detailed assessment of this. Like, do they – I know we would want it, but do you really think it's a thing that should happen?
Yeah. I don't think there is any downside.
Yeah.
It's happened as far back as time goes that people get watched by people who cover and people report on what they see. Take it or leave it. I mean, it happens in NFL camp every day, DJ. What's the difference?
They don't watch full practice.
They don't watch full practices?
Yeah, I mean, they have preseason football.
Right.
But they're not at a full practice week in and week out.
But there's camp going on, and they have access to camp.
Yeah. Do they watch the whole thing?
Yeah. I mean, they have access to camp.
I remember that. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
During the preseason.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't know what you're trying to hide or what you're – and, again, it's ideally, it's like, oh, I'd love to do this shrouded in secrecy where you can't see what's going on and we can evaluate without anybody's outside eyes saying, well, why didn't you play this guy more?
Yeah.
Didn't this guy earn more reps? He looked really good.
Yeah.
But that's been the way it's always been. What difference does it make? Like,
Okay.
you can take Tom Murphy's word over Sam Pittman's. That's up to you. Some people won't.
I just feel like right now with the playbook, they should be prepping on is game time stuff. I mean, football's right around the corner. They're putting in their plays. They're putting in the foundation of their offense. And I know in defense.
But they're basically 3 weeks away from it.
Yeah. There is an element of.
This ain't game prep, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Not for Alabama A&M.
I would not be surprised if they are already prepping for games that matter a little bit more down the year.
Oh, that's probably true.
We did that when I was there.
Well, you ought to be. If you have to prep for Alabama A&M,
No.
you're in big trouble.
Like the first 2 warm-up games, we barely even looked at them. We were prepping for Bama, you know, even though it was way down the road.
I'll give you an example. I went to UCA's practice this weekend, right? They had a scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
They had their first scrimmage. I watched it for an hour.
Yeah.
Until they got into special teams. I've seen their punter. He's really good. I don't need to watch him. What am I getting that I'm gonna hurt them?
You'd be shocked.
No, I'm asking. I'm genuinely asking. What do I know?
I know.
What could I possibly do?
So Coach Petrino, right?
Right.
During practice, we would have to pause practice if a helicopter went over the stadium.
Okay.
We were all thinking, come on now, Coach. You really think the opposing team's doing a flyover recording practice? That's how they get.
But that's not what I asked. What I'm asking is, what possible harm could come from me? What good does it do me to watch other than seeing the players move around so I can get a feel for what guys do or how they move or whatever else? What am I getting as a journalist that's going to be harmful to the program? And again, I'm not asking to watch the whole thing.
You're not I agree with you. I'm just telling you how I think they think.
No, I'm asking what you think. I'm asking what you think would possibly.
They would think, what if they say we're struggling on the right side of the line of scrimmage? You know, now will the team start prepping their defense of saying this, or they know who's going to be our number one running back? Because if we have a big bruiser or a scat back, depends on what kind of defense they want to set up this week. Now, I think all those things would be shown in the first week of the year.
Here's the biggest thing to me is we're going to hear from Coach Pittman. He's going to describe some of the big plays that happened. This guy did this, and this guy caught this touchdown of this length, and this happened, Cool.
Yeah.
But I'd rather just get that from the journalists who are covering. It's like, hey, Bob Jones caught a 62-yard touchdown, and, Sam Smith, ran well off the left side, or, Bobby got 2 interceptions, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just seems weird. It just seems like, again, if you use it on the bigger scale, it'd be like if the government said, hey, here's actually what's going on. Don't anybody look at it. Just take our word for it.
Yeah. I mean, to your point, I would love to see. And then all we get right now is what you're saying. And that's why when people ask me, what do you think about this year? I said, I honestly don't know.
Sure.
Ask me after week 2. Because then I'll have a good idea of what to tell you from my professional opinion of what you think about this team.
Well, the funny thing is, too, DJ, I was talking to Chris Kane about this morning. It's like, okay, well, you all obviously don't really know what they look like now, and you sure as hell don't know what everybody else looks like.
Yeah.
So to act like, oh, I got a great feel for how this season's going to go from the eye test, you don't know. You ain't seen anybody else play, and you haven't hardly seen anything from Fayetteville.
No. I agree.
But here we are. And we're going to prognosticate anyway.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, so there you go. Tripp is in for Christian today, and I appreciate Tripp. Tripp, say hello.
Hello.
All right, that's enough. And we'll visit. I'm just kidding. We'll talk to Tripp a little bit later. How you feel about the season? Are you cup half full, cup half empty guy? You got a Razorback shirt on today.
I'm always a cup half full guy when it comes to the Razorbacks. Honestly, I'm such a delusional fan that I don't care if we go 0-12 in the season. I'll still go to the games. I'll still support the team.
Well,
the kind of fan I am.
I think if they go 0-12, they should burn the stadium to the ground. That's me.
0-12. Could you imagine?
No, I cannot. Speaking of,
Ooh.
this may be a good question of the day today.
Ooh.
But I don't want to put it out there because I don't want to seem like we're being that guy. I'll get your opinion. Did you see the viral clip? Not it's viral. The clip that came out over the weekend of John Gruden speaking to Georgia's football team.
Yes.
I sent it to you.
You sent it to me.
Okay.
I did not.
I was going to have you pull the clip, but obviously that wasn't high on the priority list around here today. Just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But it was so profanity-laden, it would have just been basically
Bleep, bleep,
35
bleep,
seconds
bleep.
of bleep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the gist of it is John Gruden spoke to the team, and he said, the only reason I'm here is because – he sounds like Jack Nicholson a little bit when I do it. The only reason I'm here is because I want to coach again. He goes, and I don't BS, and we know he doesn't BS. He speaks his mind. He just tells the truth. He tells what he thinks. He said, I want to coach again. He said, and it would be a dream to coach in the SEC. He wants to coach in the SEC is what he said to the Georgia players. Now, would he take an NFL opportunity? I'm sure he would. So the question would be –
I know where you're going. I see what you're laying
Here's
up.
the thing. He's not going to be a head coach this season. Nobody's making a move. But let's just say for argument's sake, Sam Pittman has a good year, rides off into the sunset, and he and Jamie go kick it at the lake for the rest of their lives. Or it goes badly and they decide to make a move, and they decide to move on from Sam Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
Is John Gruden a guy that you would be really excited about having as a head coach potentially? I think he'd create an incredible amount of energy. Would it be a great fit for college? Would it be a great fit for Arkansas? I don't know. But when you got a guy who's won a Super Bowl that's going to walk into your living room, that's kind of valuable, right?
Yeah, man, his approach, I think he knows how he has been successful in the past, and I think it would be hard for him to adjust that because he's seen it work. So why try something else? But I don't know what it's like being in a locker room with him. He seems like he has the respect of a lot of guys. He seems like he knows when to turn on to be a player's coach and a no-nonsense coach. But I think even more so now than ever, those type of coaches have had to adjust to being a little bit more, here, come on, let me talk to you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I understand this is tough, but here, here, let me walk you through it. Here, come sit. He ain't doing that. It ain't happening.
I think there's probably some of that. I don't think you can be a coach that just blows at, top level all the time. I don't think anybody does that.
Nowadays?
That's the image we get, but I think everybody's got their private, quiet moments with their guys. If you really want to connect with a player, you can't just be blowing and going at guys all day. It didn't work anymore like that.
No, I didn't say blowing and going at all times, but some coaches will not entertain the idea of, like, let me hold your hand on this one. Some won't.
Yeah.
Some will be like, we're grown. What are we doing?
I think there is some of that.
Yeah, but they can still be boys and chop it up, have a good time, smile and laugh. But as far as, maybe I crossed the line. If you discipline your kid and you feel and you know they're upset, but you have to do the discipline, then you go into the room and say, hey, I just want to sit down and tell you why I did what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. Everything's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I don't do that.
No.
My
I
dad
think
did
that's
that.
what's happening in some cases now.
Yeah, I don't. Again, we're talking about complete.
We don't know.
It's a complete guessing game.
Yeah, it's an assumption.
But I think the fan base would be excited if Gruden was the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you? If Pittman was not there anymore for whatever reason, good or bad, I think they'd be excited. Is there a guy that would electrify the
my thing
fan
is,
base?
If he comes, what does he bring besides the name? He has to have a crazy good element of getting boosters to still buy into the collective.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that part would be. I think that'd be the easy part.
You think so?
Well, he's got celebrity. He's a celebrity.
Yeah, he's got the star power.
I know, but you remember what I told you about some big donors that have some big time access?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he would be the type who'd be like, get the hell out of my locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Stop talking to my players. It's his show.
Well, I think if they win, nobody's going to mind that.
Yeah.
And I think they would tolerate that at the beginning. I think they put up with a lot if you're a booster. As long as you think you're going to win with him.
I mean, I love this hypothetical conversation. We don't know if it'll happen, but
it just surprised me that he was so blatant. Like, I want to coach in the SEC.
And I think thinking Arkansas would be a potential. I mean, where else? As far as job availability,
Mississippi State might be open next year.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. And then you got to think him too. Another element that is new for new coaches, or new for coaches, is the recruiting element of not only recruiting new players in high school in the portal, but still consistently recruiting your own players to make sure that they don't hop in the portal.
Yeah.
It's just a lot.
I'd have to talk to some of his former players to see how they felt about playing for him, but he seems like a guy that would be fun to play for.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think most guys mind being held accountable, and I don't even think they mind a little tough love or a little bit of stern talk. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's and a lot of it comes down to finances too. I mean, even when Nick Saban's answering the questions like, how much money am I getting is one of the first questions he gets, not how are you going to develop me into becoming the best player I can be, which is what he used to get.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to change that for John Gruden. I mean, they're going to ask him the same thing.
And he, like I said, he's had a long tenure in the NFL, and you deal with a lot of that, year in and year out, every single day, and a lot of personalities. And so he has shown to be able to operate at a high level. Now it's just different maturity level of those men in the NFL compared to him now. Got a little 18-year-old coming in.
Yeah, old pros and young pros.
Thinking he is all that in a bag of chips and saying, hey, I need this. And he's like, whoa. Let's see what we got first. It'll be interesting, but will we ever find out?
Okay, how about that? We'll throw that out as a hypothetical. Do you think John Gruden will ever coach in the SEC?
Ooh, okay.
To me, and again, no shot at Mississippi State to Mississippi State fans out there, Michael Marion and others. Mississippi State might win more games than Arkansas this year. I have no idea.
Yeah.
They played without their starting quarterback last year, whose numbers were pretty good early in the season before he got hurt. So they might be exponentially better. He's an offensive coach. You take a starting quarterback off just about anybody's team, they're going to struggle.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think anybody thinks Mississippi State's going to finish in the top 30 SEC, but they got just as much a shot as everybody else in the bottom 5, right?
Yeah. And I'll tell you this, you wouldn't have – if you would have told me 2 years ago that Bill Belichick was going to come out of retirement and go coach in college football, I said, there's no way that'll happen. So, who knows?
Agree. I think, to me, Belichick's a bigger hurdle to clear than Gruden would be.
I would agree.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't mean to put that on Arkansas, but
I mean, it popped up.
and again, I got nothing against Coach Pittman. I'm optimistic, cautiously optimistic, but I'm just saying if he decides to hang it up, let's just say they win 8 or 9 games, and he's like, "Man, it was a great finish, and I'm done. I'm going to go ride in the sunset with all my money."
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame him.
And he has a lot of juice, you know what I mean? A lot of energy. Like
Who?
you said, Gruden.
Yeah.
I was watching the Netflix SEC
Yeah.
deal, watching Vanderbilt's coach. Dude's got some juice
Clark
now.
Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some juice. That quarterback's pretty special, too. I love his approach.
Pavia,
Yeah.
you like him?
Little meathead, but he's got a side to him.
Can't be too much of a meathead if you go to Vanderbilt, right?
I mean, you would think so.
He'd be pretty
You-
sharp.
you- have you seen it?
No.
Have you watched it?
Uh-uh.
If you watch that episode, you'd be pretty.
You can be really smart and still be a mimbo.
You would, I think, low key, be like, okay, Vandy, I can get behind that.
Kinda feel that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of feel that.
Trip.
Yes,
Did the Wise Guys play this weekend?
they did
In the
They
championship
lost.
game?
Yes,
Was it a good game?
I would say so. Yeah, it was a very physical game.
What was the final score? That's what I'm asking.
56-27 Duluth?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, congratulations to the Harbor Monsters,
Mm-hmm.
the Arena Football champions. What a great first year for the Wise Guys.
Absolutely. I talk about it in the Sports Slam actually coming up soon in the break. The Wise Guys exceeded a lot of expectations on and off the field. A lot of people.
I think there were zero expectations. It was great.
There were a lot of people voting against the Wise Guys, though, at least in the world of arena football from the rumblings that I was hearing.
What do you mean?
Because it was a first-year head coach. Bones Bagante was not a head coach for any team until he coached for the Wise Guys. A first-year general manager,
Like Sam Pittman.
Chris Goodman, wasn't a professional general manager until this season. They both did phenomenal jobs putting this team together. The stands were, for the most part, pretty packed in Banco ZK Arena, and all the fans that we heard feedback from had a blast. The games were electric and a lot of fun.
My only complaint about Wise Guys games is that I didn't get to go to more of them. That was my only thing. I had a lot of scheduling conflicts. I wanted to go to more. DJ went to as many as anybody I know.
Yeah.
It's a great experience. It's a great family-friendly environment. It's fun. It's a good excuse to drink beer inside on a Saturday night in Hot Springs.
Yep.
So, again, if you're a Laker or you're a person who has a condo down there, whatever you do down in Hot Springs,
Yeah.
what a great thing to do at night. You know, you can
Right.
grab dinner and then go to a game, or go to the game and then go grab some drinks after, or whatever. Go home and go to bed. I don't care. But it's I love it. I think it's awesome. I can't wait for next season. I hope they do expand the league, and I hope that this is a long-term thing, because I think I think from a price point standpoint, it's affordable probably to operate. I know they started looking for local ownership.
Yep.
But it's a very affordable night out for a family, and there aren't too many of those left anymore. My
Right.
girlfriend mentioned yesterday, she's like, I feel like we're $100-ing ourselves to death. She's like, it used to be $20 to death, but like you can't go anywhere for less than $100 anymore.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I need to make more money.
Not even the grocery store.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, anywhere.
I mean, it's like the other day we ordered a takeout order. I won't tell you from where. We were in desperate mode. This is $98 for a takeout for two entrees and appetizer.
Where were you at?
I'm not gonna say.
Here?
It was a chain. We were just in a hurry, and it was it was a steak place, but it was a steak chain. I never do this. Never do it.
Wow.
But I was like, golly, we should just gone by the store and thrown a couple of fillets on the stovetop. Wild. Anyway, good for the Wise Guys. I think really great first year, and I hope that the community continues to support, and I hope that we even grow it next year. But listen, it's a good family night out, and it's so affordable, and it's a good time. I mean,
I'll
you
be
went to
there.
3 games, 3 out of 4?
Yeah, and
There's only 4
and
home
like
games.
I'll tell you this: the players too, they're fun.
Yeah.
and they're locked in. They love the city. If I don't know the turnaround, I'm assuming the trip it's quite a bit. You know.
Yes.
What do you mean turnaround?
So like, expect to see the same players next year? I don't know. You
Yeah.
think whole new roster next year?
I was told a couple of players want to move to Arkansas permanently. Like, they loved it here so much.
Well, think about living in Hot Springs if you're from somewhere else. It's like, oh, my gosh,
Yeah.
this town's awesome.
Night and day. Yeah.
I mean, it's one of the better towns in the league.
It is. It's the best town of the league, in my opinion.
I mean, Duluth's pretty great. I will say that, having lived there before. But I don't know that it's any better than Hot Springs.
No. Yeah, I traveled to Springfield, Missouri, and St. Joseph,
I like
Missouri.
Springfield a lot.
Springfield's nice, but it has nothing on Hot Springs.
I'd much rather go to Hot Springs.
Yes.
I can definitely tell you Waterloo is no Hot Springs.
I would not imagine.
Where's that at?
It's in Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah.
Who else is in the league? Is that
Eau
it?
Claire, Wisconsin.
Okay.
I've
I've
we
never
did
been
not
there, but
go
I think
there.
it's safe to say probably not any better.
Yeah, I'd say so.
There you go. All right, 10:26. We're going to talk to Trey Biddy from Hog Sports on the other side, see what his thoughts are from what limited access he got over the weekend. I'm sure it frustrates him a little bit too, but you just deal with what it is. I mean, I don't want to complain the whole day about it.
Just watch a couple warm-up periods. I've been seeing a couple clips.
I just don't see, like, if it's a 110-play scrimmage, what's wrong with letting the media watch 30 plays? I just don't see what difference it makes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Never would come to me, working on a mystery, going wherever it leads.
Listen each Monday morning when Morning Mayhem's Justin Moore tests your Razorback knowledge with Razorback Trivia, presented by Precision Garage Door of Central Arkansas.
This is Sports Center.
On Saturday, the return to professional football in Central Arkansas fell short of a championship. The inaugural season of the Hot Springs Wise Guys ended with a 56-27 loss to the Duluth Harbor Monsters in Arena Mania 2, the championship game of the Arena League. This was the first time Arkansas hosted a professional football team since 2010. For their first season as a franchise, the Wise Guys exceeded expectations on and off the field, including head coach Bones Magante being awarded Arena League Coach of the Year in his first season as a head coach. Fans in Hot Springs and beyond are already marking their calendars for summer 2026 in anticipation for the Wise Guys to return to Banco ZK Arena in Hot Springs. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Summer's here. It won't be long before you're planning a road trip. Get to Point S, Arkansas to get your car ready for it. Off-road tires for your pickup, ATV tires for your side-by-side, tires for your car to get your family around safely, Kumo, Toyo, Falcon, Blackhawk, Fortune, and more. And their Promise Plus road hazard protection to give you peace of mind. Stop by any Point S, Arkansas store, Bartlett Tire in Heber Springs, Tire Town in Benton, R&D Tire in Conway, and Fleet Tire in Pottsville or Russellville. Online at pointstire.com.
Join Roger and Baz Thursday morning taking Morning Mayhem to Bath Fitter, where you can get 0 payments and 0 interest for 12 months. No gimmicks, just real savings. Find out more at BathFitterLittleRock.com.
Willie D's Rock and Roll Piano Bar open every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Cold drinks and dueling pianos. Deep Nightclub downstairs hosts karaoke on Tuesdays and DJ Spin on Friday and Saturday nights. Visit WillieD'sPianoBar.com.
It's Justin Acri for Certa Pro Painters, and it is summertime. If you're looking for a project to be done at your house, then get them on board now. You can sign up for your free estimate, and you can get your project scheduled as well at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. I've had painters work in the past, and you don't get the kind of experience you get with CertaPro, where they're going to clean up after themselves, leave you with a great paint job, and they're going to do it all at an affordable price. For your home, for your business, CertaPro is the answer. Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. So get them on your project now, again, at CertaPro.com.
Every day in Arkansas, children face crises like poverty, instability, and family separation. But there is hope. Arkansas Family Alliance connects community members like you to urgent needs like beds, clothing, food, and more through the Care Portal platform. Over 1,300 families have already been impacted. You can help reach even more by becoming a community champion. Whether you're part of a business, church, team, or just want to serve, learn how to get involved at arfamilyalliance.org or call 4769-4110 because strong families build strong communities.
If you are looking for a safe and loving home for you or your loved one, visit Heartland Rehabilitation and Care Center. Just 15 minutes from Little Rock and Benton, our skilled nursing staff is dedicated to providing quality long-term care and short-term therapy. Visit heartlandrehabcenter.com. You can call Heartland home.
The Zone in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio is back. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, let's see what Justin Acri and DJ Williams have to say on the Buzz Radio Network.
I've wasted a paycheck on whiskey and long necks ever since you left, trying to figure this out. This Jack I've been drinking's been wasted on thinking. Now I got a new reason for throwing them down. Light 'em up, hold 'em tall. Here's to us happily never after all. Ain't gonna waste one more night missing one of you back. No, I ain't gonna cry another tear in this glass. Didn't waste any time finding somebody new, so I ain't gonna waste another drop of whiskey on you. No, I ain't. To hell with the lonely and the why don't you want me? Yeah, bartender, pour me a fair.
All right, let's get to it. 10:31 in the zone, and it is time to visit with our buddy Trey Biddy. We've got some sound from the Hill coming up momentarily. Coach Pittman talking about the scrimmage. Got a little focus on the running backs as well. Pretty deep room, I would say, for Arkansas, but let's get Trey Biddy's thoughts on that.
He's had his finger on the pulse of Arkansas sports more than anyone else. You've heard him on Drive Time Sports for years. Now, he's bringing his talents to the zone also. He's Trey Biddy of hogsports.com. He's brought to you by Tire Town, Point S and Benton, carrying all the top tire brands. There's no stress with Point S. Check them out at pointstire.com.
Trey, you there? Sounds like you're there.
I'm here.
What's up, buddy?
You know, if you walk to a certain part down here in the touchdown club, the internet drops out. You got to find a sneaky spot here.
Listen, buddy, just watch out for smoke, okay?
Yeah, that was pretty wild the other day. I was down here, and the cheerleaders are taking pictures and doing videos, and then they fire up the fog machine, and I almost got that emergency alert memorized now because I think I heard it 100 times over about 20 minutes.
Well, I'm glad that you guys got out alive. They were apparently playing with their smoke machine and working on their routine, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think just getting geared up for the start. Sorry if I sound like a bathroom. I'm over by the elevators trying to get away from the rest of the media. But, they were just getting prepped, just like everybody else. I did a little walk and talk the other day, just kind of get the juices flowing. And teams on, day 9 now of practice after their first major scrimmage. So we got one more week of fall camp. They'll wrap things up with the second scrimmage on Saturday. And that, I believe Friday will be probably our last time to view practice the rest of the year. But they've still got, after today, they've got 16 practices left, I think, to get to 25 before the first game on August 30th.
Speaking of viewing practice and avoiding the media, which you're trying to do, I was just talking to DJ how, again, it's no shade on the coach because everybody's doing this around the country now. It is a little bothersome, though, to me, and I complain about it every year. I can complain until I retire about how, why do I have to take the coach's word for the fact that this, that, and the other happened when I could have guys in there covering like we used to do for 100 years, and now all of a sudden it's like we can't even go to practice when you've got open NFL camps. Like, what are the NFL guys doing that you think the college guys aren't doing or vice versa? It's like, I don't understand what the thinking is. And my thing is, Trey, if they're going to do a 100-play scrimmage, let them view 30 plays. Just let them get a peek at some guys just to get a little bit of a feel. It's fine that Coach Pittman comes out and says, hey, this guy broke up a 56-yard run, and hey, this guy made a nice tackle, and this guy got 2 interceptions. But why not let the media in there to watch a little bit of that? I don't understand the thinking.
Yeah. Well, I agree wholeheartedly, but at the same time, if nobody else is doing it, then why would they do it? You bring up the NFL. I've brought that point up forever. The NFL has a commissioner, and they have owners, and they have policies and rules that say, hey, we're going to do open locker rooms after games. We're going to require that certain number of practices be open in entirety to the local media. They have those rules in place. The NCAA is, what kind of show?
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody in charge. There's nobody saying this or that. There's all these different conference commissioners that got their own rules. I kind of thought that maybe when they came out with the rule that you had to release an injury report, maybe that would be a step in that direction. And maybe it is. Maybe it'll come eventually. But to me, you're doing yourself a disservice by the fan. Right. I mean, it's not me that needs to be at practice. It's the fan that needs to see practice. It's the fan that needs to get closer and more acquainted with these players and know who they are. I mean, there's 50 new players on this team, and it's my job to tell the story of them, you know, and and also talk about how they're looking. Now, it's been good. We've been able to see some practices, but we haven't seen any one-on-one, and that's not an indictment on the sports information department here. I think they do a good job. It's just nobody is mandating it through the league, and we actually get more access than most others, than anybody else I know who I talk to around the league. So we are getting more of that. But, yeah, I would love to go see. And you know, they open it up in spring, and that's great. I mean, we get to watch all of spring football, and they should open that up. That should be mandated across college football because you're not preparing for an opponent. You're just working guys out, giving people an idea who they got out there. But for fall camp, I can understand why they do shut it down, because they make everybody else shut it down. But if they forced everybody to open it, then you know, that would be a good thing. But you're right. We used to get a lot more access, and you know, with every coach that's come through, it's reduced a little bit more each time.
Okay, so give me your assessment of what we were told. How about that? That's where we are. That's
exactly right. Well, I think one of the most encouraging things was hearing about Andrew Harris, the linebacker transfer from UCF. You know, Harris was a 4-star recruit. He was recruited there by Travis Williams. He's had a couple of different coordinators in his time there. He would have had another one this year, so he hit the transfer portal. Hadn't been a 4-star as far as production there, and this is, I'll give Sam Pittman credit for this because he talked about this in the spring, because a lot of people are taking it off the players and not doing live tackling for fear of injuries. And he said, I don't know how, this is back then, I don't know how if you're a linebacker, you move up the depth chart if we don't have live tackling. And here's a prime example. Ever since they strapped on shoulder pads, Andrew Harris has started popping, and literally popping. They say he hits like a truck. So that's been encouraging because there has been a lot of talk about using a 3 linebacker look, a 3-3-5, as the defensive end position starts to come along a little bit more as they figure out what they've got there. But the problem with that is if you play those 3 linebackers for so long, they're all going to have shoulder injuries and elbows, and they're just going to be beat up by the end of the year. So the fact that he's coming along, I think, is a really positive sign, because now you've got Xavier, Steven, Bradley Shaw, and now Andrew Harris, and maybe Trent Whalen, maybe Wyatt Simmons too. So that's good. But the other encouraging news in that same line of thinking is Justice Boone has been coming along, apparently. So, and that was also from the players, the offensive linemen. I don't remember if I asked it. I think I might have. But who's standing out on the defensive line right now? And they all 3 said Justice Boone. Okay. So, you know, he was a guy that has the size and everything. He's 6'4", 278. He's big. He's a big guy. He comes from Florida. He's a former, 4-star recruit. But he didn't just pop in the spring. And according to Sam Pittman, asking him on Saturday, a lot of that is, him thinking, him trying to, feel like he's a part of the team, be a part of the team. And now he is that. He is part of the team. He's not thinking as much. So I think that's 2 encouraging things that they would bring those 2 players up, because defensive end to me has been a concern as far as depth. And again, we're taking coach's word for it on this, and we're taking Kobe Branham and Corey Robinson and Marion Harris's word for it on those topics. But yes, I think that's probably 2 of the more encouraging things. Monte Harrison had a big day. Mike Washington had a really big day. I'm anxious to see on Mike Washington. I've said before, he's a guy that I think that a lot of people are going to know around this state who don't really know. Probably by week 3, they're probably going to know who Mike Washington is. He had, the first day they put on full pads, he had a 50-yard run on a pin and pull play. He had a 62-yard catch in the scrimmage and finished it up with a 4-yard touchdown run. He had a 40-yard touchdown run in the scrimmage. Some of that's against the 2s. Some of it was against the 1s. Not sure exactly what. Monte Harrison had a nice day, apparently. So, yeah, that's kind of the highlights out of the press conference.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was the running backs coach talked about how they've got kind of their 3 guys, but he was talking about, maybe getting a couple other guys in sort of that second group up to speed. A.J. Green was a guy that was mentioned that's back at Arkansas this year. Yeah. I know he was back from an injury. Do you know what his status is from a physical standpoint, how close he is to being ready, or is he ready?
Yeah, he's ready. He's been ready. He's ready. He had that tore ACL, I believe. I think that might have been the spring from when he transferred to Oklahoma State. So he's had plenty of time to recover from that. A.J. ran for over 400 yards as a sophomore at Arkansas. he's produced on this level before. But to me, like, you need two guys, and then you need a third guy ready to go, or, you know, maybe a situational guy. And I think that's kind of what Rodney Hill is, being a quicker, shiftier guy who's actually added a little bit of weight. He's up to 191, I think. But to me, I hate like a free rotation of three running backs. I like to let a guy get in a groove. You know, maybe you find out who's hot between those two running backs and you roll with them a little bit more. But that third guy to me is, you know, when you have somebody banged up, which is going to inevitably happen at that position, have that third guy ready. But I'm not a big fan of like rotating three guys equal carries.
Secondary, who do you think starting safeties are going to be? I feel like Larry Worth, pretty solid, but the other position, you think it'll be Mitchell or Wooden?
I think it'll be Miguel Mitchell. You know, I went back and watched a lot of Mitchell's video because the secondary was so bad last year. But you don't see Miguel Mitchell as one of the – you see a lot of guys that aren't here anymore giving up a lot of those big plays, especially against Ole Miss. Mitchell, I thought, played pretty well last season, but I think it'll be him. He is the second – he is tied with Mike Washington as the second fastest guy on the team, even at 6'1", 222. So he's got a lot of ability. Obviously was injured a good bit of the first part of the year, so he only played in 4 games, maybe played in 5 with a bowl game, only had 2 starts, all that towards the end of the year. But I think it'll be him. I think we're looking at Caleb Wooden as maybe the top backup at safety and at nickel. I say that today. It was Caleb Wooden and Larry Worth at safety. But I think it'll end up being Miguel Mitchell and definitely Larry Worth. That's a big group. I mean, I don't ever remember covering an Arkansas team. This is my 22nd team, I think, and I don't remember covering a team that had a 6'4", 226 safety and a 6'1", 222 safety. That's quite large. So, I mean, I guess there's some give and take with that. Like, I mean, Miguel Mitchell's fast and Larry Worth is fast, but you know, are they shifty? Shifty enough to do it.
It's funny. I'm curious your opinion, because you talked about Mitchell seeing some tape. I'll say I've watched a few clips too, and I would probably say we don't have the same assessment. I did see he struggled a lot in mental errors. Now, athlete, yes. But once again, just trying to pick up new things. Do you feel like the coaching staff is going to give a nod to the people who stuck around and are coming back, giving them kind of first dibs, and the transfers that come in have to really work a little bit more to take over those top spots, almost rewarding people not to hop in the portal and stick around?
Yeah, I mean, I think you start that in camp, but I don't think you carry that. I hope not. I certainly don't want to play favorites, you know, or, you know, any of that kind of stuff. I would hope that throughout camp and through scrimmages that those things kind of change. Mike Washington is probably a prime example of that. You know, Mike wasn't here before, and you know, has kind of emerged as that first team running back. You know, Mitchell, to your point on Mitchell, you know, I'm not saying he was great or perfect or anything, but like, he wasn't really involved in that Ole Miss disaster. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's a lot of other guys. You know, Texas Tech, he gave up a big play, but he also had an interception in that game that was really big, you know. So I do think that there's potential for him there. Although, you know, I still worry about the secondary. I worry about the defense overall. I think linebacker, you know, has some playmakers and stuff, but that's kind of the point I've been making lately is, like, I look out there and I see they got a lot of good players. They got a lot of good competition. Do they have a great player? Do they have a lockdown corner? Do they have is Larry Worth going to be, you know, a guy that lives up to all his measurables and potential, or is he just going to be? I mean, Tyrone Broden put up ridiculous numbers last year in the offseason. You know what I mean? Yep. And that's kind of my question everywhere. Is Corey Robinson a great left tackle, or is he good? Because everybody is good. If you're starting in the SEC, generally, especially now with the transfer portal where you're not relying on freshmen or even a lot of times redshirt freshmen, everybody's good. Everybody who plays for Notre Dame and starts and they're too deep are at minimum good. Do you have great players at any spot? And that's what's going to matter. And, of course, you know, the decision-making that Arkansas – we can talk about personnel, but, like, when you cross the 50-yard line and it's a punt, kick, or go-for-it situation, do you make the right choice there? Do you protect the football? Do you win the turnover battle? Are you a high penalty team? And penalties like procedure penalties, those kind of things that you can control, those are the kind of things that's going to win and lose games. That's one reason that, Sam Pittman doesn't have a great record when it comes to one-score games. It's little mistakes like that and, making the wrong decision.
And because KJ Jefferson thinks he could fly. But that's neither here nor there.
Every time I heard somebody talk about that today, he's like, KJ Jefferson tried to jump from 5 yards out. It just gets a little bit farther away.
I'm at
every
20.
time somebody tells that story. 20 yards now.
Midfield.
Yeah.
Amazing. I've never seen a guy try to do that before.
Yeah.
We I don't know if we talked about this with Trey, though. It was pointed out to us. Who showed us that video the other day about the open receivers? They had 3-on-2.
It was Eli Craner.
Oh, yeah, Eli Craner, who was an old college quarterback. He's an author now, but he showed us a clip, and I never noticed that. Outside the left side, he had 3 receivers against 2 defensive backs. And if they just zip it out there.
Changes the whole trajectory.
In a game? Which game?
Yeah,
in the game where he fumbled.
play.
On that
go
play.
back and watch KJ Jefferson's attempt to jump
Oh,
in.
KJ Jefferson.
Yeah, look at the bunch set to the left. And
Not that we're holding grudges, Trey. We're over it. I mean,
we moved on.
Yeah, have we?
That was a turning point moment for this program.
Yeah.
We've talked about it a million times. That actually there should be a 30 for 30 on that.
That one play.
Yes. Yes. How KJ Jefferson ruined the Razorback program.
Yeah. KJ Jefferson thought he could fly.
Yes. Turns out he cannot.
What's that, Icarus?
Icarus, yes. Flew too close to the sun. Yeah, his wings got burned off. Speaking of guy with aspirations, let's talk about John Gruden for a moment. Over the weekend, he visited with Georgia's football team, and in a profanity-laced commentary said that he would like to coach in the SEC. And I was just posited to DJ, if Sam Pittman has a great year and retires, or has a bad year and gets let go or walks away, is Gruden a guy that would be an intriguing option for Arkansas or another team in the SEC? What do you think?
I think he's an intriguing option for anybody. I mean, he's been talked about. John Gruden was spotted at Powerhouse wearing a red tie. I mean, that goes way back. Somebody said I was actually impressed with him the other day. It's been maybe a month ago or more. When he got that box from Arkansas and he's going through and he's naming off.
Yes.
I mean, I think he got everything right except for saying Sam Walton went to Arkansas and maybe calling him a different first name or something. But, I was really impressed with everything he knew about Arkansas, and they had everything in that box except for a red tie to give him. But that was a pretty cool, hall, whatever you call it, opening your hall or whatever. But yeah, he would be an intriguing option, of course. I mean, guy who coached in the NFL for a number of years. Everyone knows who he is. I mean, he would be as intriguing as John Calipari.
That's kind of what I was thinking. He's got the celebrity power. He's got a Super Bowl to his credit as well. It's not like he's some bum coach who's just got a big personality. But again, doing it at the collegiate level is a little different animal, admittedly.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Belichick's probably not going to get it done at North Carolina, but he's a huge storyline because of everybody knows who he is.
Please understand that I'm not trying to run Sam Pittman off. I'm not even down on Sam Pittman like a lot of people are, but it does feel like it is incumbent upon me to play this clip from when John Gruden was at the Touchdown Club so recently.
I'm a Arkansas Razorback fan, brother. What do they say down here? Woo, pig suey.
That's it. That's what they say.
Wow.
So, just saying. From
Yeah,
the horse's
I
mouth.
always try to make it a point, too, not to try to fire the coach in August.
Yes. I don't try to fire the coach in November most years. It's not for me to do. But I'll certainly listen to fans who want him gone or raised or whatever else.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, well, listen, I appreciate the time, my friend. We didn't talk about this yet either, Razorback-related basketball, but J.J. Andrews, incoming Hog, has been pumped up to 5-star status by ESPN, appropriately so. So kudos to J.J. We knew it was only a matter of time for him, so looking forward to his big final season.
He has skyrocketed. The Peach Jam on the EYBL, that he was MVP, and that he had already jumped up pretty significantly, but that did it. That's what,
And we've not talked about Cam Little. We've got the clip. We'll play it a little bit later. 70-yard field goal. That is
It's amazing what they're
crazy,
doing with AI these days. Is that real?
That is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Amazing.
Incredible. And with room to go.
Yeah, incredible. Well, get back to it, buddy, and stay away from the smoke, and we'll talk to you next week.
I like the smoke.
There you go.
Bye, guys.
All that smoke. That's right. All right, Trey Biddy. Catch him on Drive Time Sports a little bit later on today. Let me get David from Searcy. Just kidding. David hung up.
Gave up on us.
David, come on back, baby. We had to talk to Trey. What do you want from me? We're going to hit a break, and I want to tell you about our friends over at Cash for making lunch plans. I know a good way to get the weekend or the week started right. If you had a bad weekend, DJ, is there any better way to bounce it back than going to Cash for dinner?
I can't think of one.
Or lunch?
No.
You're like, yeah, lunch right now. I'm ready to go. The website is so cool, and it's got all the menus on there. So if you're looking for all the snacks, all the goods, and a special event space, anything at Cash. Ooh, here's a nice one. They got blackened salmon as a lunch option here. You can order this stuff online, too. It's so good. Right there in the heart of the River Market, convenient. Maybe a little hot for soup, but they do have soup. Oh, stir fry. There's things on here on this online menu that I don't even have on the menu that I've got printed off.
Need a little stir fry?
Little steak and frites. Their wings are solid, too. Sweet chili wings. Let's go. You lemon pepper guy?
I'll get down with it.
They got lemon pepper
It's not my
wings.
go-to, but I'll get down with it.
Their pizza's fire, too, literally fired up. And great salad options as well if you're looking for a light start to your afternoon. Trying to stay awake so you don't get the afternoon doldrums. I like that they've got the half and half deals, too. You get a half a salad and half a club or half a sandwich or whatever. Or you can also do like a soup and half a sandwich. That's a great lunch option. So Cash has got it all covered. And again, for event space, cocktails, place to meet and greet, can't beat it. It's right in the heart of the River Market and free valet parking in the evening time. Go see our friends in downtown. It is Cash. They're online at cashlittlerock.com. That's CACHE, littlerock.com. It's 10:52.
Jim's Razorback Pizza is the place to visit when craving some delicious, authentic pizza. They're known for amazing thin crust pies and the best Detroit-style deep dish pizza in town. You can also order freshly baked pasta or wings, along with specialty baked sandwiches, fries, and signature salads. If you're looking for a great place to watch the game and the most accommodating service around, they'll save you a seat at Jim's Razorback Pizza in Little Rock and Morgan Maumelle.
With Oaklawn Sports, the action never stops and the season is never over. It's now easier than ever to wager on your favorite sports all year long. Go from football to basketball to baseball to golf. Bet on what you want, when you want, with the brand you trust. Oaklawn Sports even offers ways to bet on cricket, rugby, table tennis, and more. If it's a sport, chances are you can wager on it. Plus, it's now simpler to deposit and withdraw money from your account. Bet all year long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PATH to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PATH for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PATH for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
What drives you? Family moments, new adventures, or just the love of the open road? Whatever it is, Gwatney Chevrolet is here to help you get there. For generations, we've been more than a dealership. We've been part of life's milestones, big and small. With a team that puts you first and a car buying experience that's easy and stress-free, we're here to find the perfect vehicle for what drives you. Visit us in Jacksonville or online at GwatneyChevrolet.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be
a midday sports talk show host in Little Rock, Arkansas.
We are living the dream every day here on The Zone. Now, let's see what the fellas are up to.
I know I'd go from rags to riches If you would only say you care.
I just like to see how they operate, honestly. I watch how they practice. I can learn different drills. I see things that they're doing, and it just gets me going. I mean, I wake up in July and August, and I get the shakes. You know what I mean? It's just awesome to hear the pods popping, and the snap count. And see the guys struggling physically, fighting through stuff. It's just really, really a great time in my life. I spent most of my life doing this, and it's just really honorable to be back here.
Oh, John Gruden. That's from a while back, but, man, he's been talking about getting back into coaching for a while. He talked about it over the weekend at Georgia. Question of the day today, do you think he'll ever end up in the SEC as a head coach? It is on Twitter, or X if you prefer. From our D3 Auto Sales text line, I almost ran off the road laughing when you said that mainstream media and the government tells us what's really going on. Good one. Well, I'm saying, no, I think you missed the point of what I said, actually. That's okay. If you would have taken a poll 8 years ago, who's the most likely to coach at Arkansas next, Petrino or Gruden? Boy, that would be an interesting one, too, now. Yeah, they both had their issues, I guess.
You think Coach Petrino would want to?
Be the head coach?
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have to ask him. Are those Temple headphones DJ is wearing?
I know. It's just I like to hear what's going on.
Why don't you put them on your head?
They are on my head.
Why don't you put them on your ears?
Because I can't hear what's going on out here.
There's nothing going on in here.
I don't know. I just like the natural sound.
Gruden head coach, Bobby Petrino OC, money folks show up. Would you rather have Gruden or Jimbo? I think I'd rather have Gruden, even though I really like Jimbo, and Jimbo's got a great resume too. That's Jason in Houston. NFL media's at practice camps, everything. They report it every day in Houston on the radio shows. Yeah, I just think for us, it'd be great. The content would be so much richer and be better for the fans, but whatever. Gruden would necessitate a money stream we have been in desperate need of. He'd command a huge salary, but he'd have to have a massive support staff and recruiting budget. Can we get big money people on board? I think so. I think he would really light a fire under whatever fan base he ends up coaching for. I think in the days of NIL and transfer portal, there's a certain level of coddling that has to happen, unfortunately. Yeah. I think John Gruden's a smart guy, even though he's done some dumb things, haven't we all? Anyway, that's what we got time for right now. When we come back, second hour, we've got some sound from the Hill, and the coaches will tell us what happened and what we need to know because, well, we couldn't see it for ourselves. And then we'll hear from some of the players, too.
I like it.
11:30, Erik Sward's coming in from Bell & Sward. He and his son Sam had a really special experience recently, and he'll talk about that with us. We're going to talk some Major League Baseball a little bit later, too. Stick around. It's Monday.
Tighten up.
Come on, get it together.
Tighten up.
Summer is here, and so are soggy wands and muddy paw prints. A Caddies Touch Landscaping specializes in transforming outdoor spaces with refined solutions, drainage systems, retaining walls, and flower beds designed with ease of care in mind. Plus custom decks, fencing, and synthetic turf design to help clean up your kids' play areas and pet runs. Customize your space to enjoy year-round. Call a Caddies Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Let a Caddies Touch turn your dirt into dreams.
The next time you travel to El Dorado and need overnight accommodations, the Haywood Hotel is where you need to stay. The Haywood El Dorado Tapestry Collection by Hilton is a great place to stay if you're in South Arkansas, listening to live music or playing the challenging Mystic Creek Golf Club. Take time and relax in their bar for a drink before going out on the town for dinner. The Haywood, 210 South Washington, right in the heart of downtown El Dorado. Search the Haywood El Dorado on the web or call 800-293-0718 for reservations. The Haywood, a Beechwood hospitality property.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on The Zone by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
The countdown is on. 19 days until Razorbacks football. On your home for the Hogs in Central Arkansas. 1037 The Buzz.
The Trump administration is demanding colleges and universities prove they're not using diversity, equity, and inclusion as a basis for student admission. The U.S. Department of Education is rolling out a new auditing process to collect admissions data. Schools will have to submit that data without mention of race or gender, showing only academic achievements like standardized test scores and GPA. Education Secretary Linda McMahon says the new rules will ensure only individual merit drives admission. A church in North Little Rock helped kids kick off the new school year with faith and fun. The 8th Street Missionary Baptist Church handed out hundreds of backpacks filled with supplies at its back-to-school celebration yesterday. The church also offered free food, snow cones, and some family fun with bounce houses and obstacle courses. Students got free haircuts and clothes so they can go back to school in style. And to keep kids motivated in the classroom, the church donated nearly $2,000 to the 52 students who showed up. I'm Sincere Tonsil from KRK4 Today for the Buzz Radio Network.
Are you still on the sidelines? Then it's time you suit up and get in the game. Download Arkansas's favorite sports wagering app, Bet Saracen, today.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
School may be starting up this week, but it still feels like it's summertime here in Arkansas. Today, Little Rock will get up to 93 degrees with a partly cloudy sky. There could be one pop-up shower somewhere. Tonight, a mostly clear sky and a low around 73. More hot weather tomorrow. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Benihana Happy Hour Specials, $3, $6, $9. Sushi, food, and cocktails. Available 5 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday at Benihana Bar.
We all have that nagging pain. For me, it was in my back, and I thought it would go away if I kept running. If I really worked to my core strength, it might dissipate. Well, guess what? That's not always the case. Hey, everybody, Josh Neighbors here for QC Kinetics. If you have that continued pain, you should schedule your free consultation today with the medical professionals at QC Kinetics. They've turned around thousands of lives with their regenerative treatments that work with your body to restore and repair damaged joint tissue. And these are natural therapies, so we're not heading to the pharmacy all the time. We're not going back to the doctor after surgery all the time. And the best news is you can bring your x-rays and MRI to QC Kinetics. It's a no-pressure chat and a thorough evaluation that could change your life. So stop living with that day-to-day joint and muscle pain. So grab the phone right now. Give them a call, 501-214-5880. Ask about that free consultation at 501-214-5880. Once again, 501-214-5880.
Listen for Champs and Chumps on Fridays during The Zone. Brought to you by Ouachita Bar and Grill on Central Avenue in Hot Springs and BKC Home Builders, building premier homes in Hot Springs.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See shelter agent Madison Buse in England, Matt Cooper in Russellville, or Todd Session in Morrilton today.
O'Reilly. Did you know 1 in 4 car batteries is weak and needs to be replaced? O'Reilly Auto Parts will test your battery for free in or out of your vehicle. We can help you find the best battery for your vehicle and budget. O'Reilly Auto Parts has batteries starting at just $89.99. Get your battery tested for free today at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
You've heard the phrase, all hat, no cattle. Well, Whataburger's new Bacon Wrangler Double is anything but. It's got beef that's never from the freezer, always hot off the grill. Monterey Jack and American cheese, bacon, crispy onions, chipotle aioli, and pickles. You might even say it's all cattle and a hat. A 5-inch bun hat, cowboy. Introducing the new Whataburger Bacon Wrangler Double for a limited time. What a burger.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Get early access to Sleep Number's biggest sale of the year. 25% off the i8 bed, our most popular. Plus free home delivery. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. Mike, he doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. Feels so unlike everybody else, alone in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tops picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard him with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100%.
All right, welcome back. DJ Williams here. Really excited about tonight. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. I wish if I didn't have stuff going on, I would be there, but I hope you have the best crowd you've ever had.
Should be fun.
It should be amazing. Tell everybody what you're doing.
Houston Nut.
Houston Nut.
He's in town.
For a big show?
Yeah, he's for the show.
The show.
The show.
Yes, the channel show.
Yeah, the channel show. 4th and 5. A little something I got cooked up over the off season.
It's 9, I like to call it.
Yeah, we'll be. This will be our last one before we take a week off, and then we're transitioning into
game week.
Season. You know what I mean? We're gonna be locked in. So it'll be tonight at the Mainline Sports Bar. We pushed it back 30 minutes, so it'll start at 6:30. Free admission. Woo. Now, if you have kids, it's family friendly. You can't walk them through the casino. You just park right across the street from the racetrack, go in by the American Pharaoh statue, and walk right into the Mainline Sports Bar.
You know what would be better for this event, is if they had a really cheap steak deal.
Well, cool thing you say that, because 16-ounce steak, mashed potatoes, seasoned veggies, all for $12. They got multiple specials with some other appetizers you can get. They got drink specials all night, but it'll be fun. So I'm going to kind of keep on pace with what I've done so far. People seem to appreciate it. We like to put on the tape. We're going to go back and have a walk down memory lane with some of the signature moments in Coach Nutt's career. You can't do that without talking about Darren McFadden. Can't do that without talking about Matt Jones. Can't do that without talking about the Cotton Bowl when Arkansas dismantled Texas. I mean, there's so many great moments that I've now been privy to, going down a little deep dive of Coach Nutt.
I want you to do me a favor.
What you need?
And I want you to tell him that I sent this.
Oh.
And again, he should be celebrated for bringing in some of the most exciting players in school history.
Yeah.
However.
Uh-oh.
You got one drive. You got to score. You can't have Matt Jones, Clint Sterner, D-Mac, Felix, or Peyton. Who's your starting running backs? Who's your quarterback?
Okay, so you want quarterbacks and running back. Who you got?
Who's your quarterback and who are your running backs? You can't have any of the big two, and you can't have.
I say we make it a little harder.
Okay.
You only get to pick one.
One what?
One. Do you want Matt Jones on your team? You want Darren McFadden on your team? You want Felix? You want Sterner? Now, we're not going to give him an option to have a duo. You got to pick one.
I'm saying you can't use any of those guys.
Oh.
Who are your running backs? Who is your quarterback? You can't use Sterner.
So take those guys off.
You can't have Matt Jones.
Oh.
You can't have D-Mac. You can't have Felix. You can't have Peyton Hillis.
What would he say?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
That's what I'm asking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're not going to ask him.
I'll ask him.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I always like to have all the fun stuff's cool, but outside of that, what do you think the fan base would like to know?
Yeah. Would
you say end of that 2007 season, how that all kind of transpired? Would that be interesting?
I think all of it.
Okay.
You want to join us? 501-661-1037. Let's get to it.
The Red White Report is brought to you by Ortho Now, your walk-in solution for orthopedic care at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health.
All right, Arkansas had a scrimmage over the weekend. I did not see it. Neither did you. Neither did DJ. But Coach Pittman did.
Oh.
And he was asked by Trey Biddy, of all people, who were the guys that stood out this weekend?
Mike Washington. I mean, got a 62-yard touchdown, maybe second play of the game. Then he came back, rushed one for about 4 yards, had a 40-yard touchdown run. It's pretty good. And obviously the line's doing a good job and all that too, but Mike stood out to me. Now, there's some other things here in the wide receiver. I thought Omega Blake had his best day. He caught a couple touchdown passes. I thought he had his best day. Sharp showed up today a little bit, catching the football. Braylon had a touchdown or two, ran hard behind his pads. But for the most part, I thought the offensive line protected pretty good. It's a lot of reps, obviously, to protect, but we expect them to protect every time.
Preferably.
Yeah.
I'd like them to protect every time, too. Well, I mean, it's better. Definitely better. And then a little bit from the running backs. They all spoke about the competition. Russell and Hill and Washington. Top three backs for Arkansas. It sounds like Washington's the number one guy. There are a couple others in the mix, though. I think Arkansas is pretty good in that room. Don't you feel pretty good about the running back group?
Yeah, and I've seen that Washington guy run. He looks the part.
I feel like our competition is great. We have a diverse room. We all can do different things, so I feel like us competing in the room is just getting us better for what's to come out there on the field.
Definitely, to piggyback off of what he said, we do have a very diverse room. Not only that, we kind of make each other better because of our, different skill sets. It's no hatred or enviness within the room. Everybody's willing to learn from each other, so I think that's what makes our room pretty good.
Yeah, it definitely does. Like, everybody got a different archetype and stuff like that, but everybody just, in our room, we really love each other. Like, it's different. It's, really more than ball. It's, really a family. So, that carries out there on the field.
Yeah, it does. Also, over the weekend, J.J. Andrews named a 5-star prospect. Future Razorback, currently a Little Rock Christian Warrior. Got 1 year left, and we'll be heading to the Hill next year. But excited for him, and he's obviously had a very good summer. One other thing that would fall in the heading.
What's that?
With a Razorback, John Daly II.
I saw him the other night.
22 years old. Did you now?
I did.
Where did you see him?
Hot Springs. Down at Oaklawn.
I've seen him in Oaklawn before, too.
Had a good little night.
Somebody's got Daddy's gambling bug. Somebody has Daddy's pocketbook. Although I'm sure John's made some NIL money. He's going to be one of 312 golfers competing in the 125th U.S. Amateur Championship. Starts today. There's only two guys from Arkansas. Him and Ron Whitaker, who's a Little Rock guy. Saw Ron's wife and another friend of mine yesterday, and they said, "Did you know about this?" And I said, "No, I did not know about this." And they said, "Well, you need to talk about this." And I said, "I will talk about this." So here I am talking about this. Ron Whitaker, 53, punched his ticket to the Olympic Club. This is out in San Francisco, by the way, DJ.
Okay.
Never played there. He won the 2025 Arkansas Amateur Championship. John Daly II, of course, most recently won the Southern Amateur by 5 strokes at the Blessings. And earlier this year, got his first collegiate win at the Columbia Spring Invitational. So he's had a good season. This would certainly be a huge step forward for him as an amateur player. For Ron, he's been around a while. He was on PGA Tour for a couple years, and actually from 06 to 12 and 96 to 98. So he had a top 10 in 06. So he's been around, played at Wake Forest. But best of luck to Ron Whitaker and to John Daly II at the USAM out in San Francisco. I think that is going to be it for the Red-White Report. And that's that. Okay, we're going to get Brad in Searcy on here. I had something else I was going to do, but I can't remember what it was. Not shocking. My brain is so limited, DJ. Brad is in Searcy. Brad, what's up?
Hey, I want a little augmentation to the Red and White Report. My nephew is the starting quarterback at DMI, and they don't have a graduate program.
Okay.
Well, because of injury, he's got 2 years. It's his senior year.
All right.
He's got 2 years of eligibility left. Now, DJ, this is the main reason why I vote for you to be the GM up there at Arkansas. You need to get this guy down here at least to visit.
Brad, does VMI run the option?
I don't know. I really don't.
That'd be an answer I need before I want to recruit him.
VMI,
Virginia Military
but
Institute.
Let me tell you, he's a passing quarterback, but he can run too. So
I rest my case.
He's kind of a Steve Young type.
Oh,
size.
Steve Young.
Is he left-handed?
Yeah, he's 6'1", about 205.
Is he left-handed?
And just, huh?
Is he left-handed?
No, he's not left-handed.
Then he don't sound like no Steve Young type to me.
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. I'm just talking about with his feet.
It's just jokes, Brad. Don't take it so seriously. It's just football.
Just football.
Just football, baby.
This is my family business, so yeah.
Nice.
It's just football.
I like it.
But yeah, just
serious to Brad.
Give him a look, man.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do it. Thanks. Hey, look up that VMI quarterback. Tell me how he's looking.
VMI.
VMI. You've never heard of the Virginia Military Institute, DJ?
Oh, I have now. I'll look it up.
It's not in the forefront of football conversation. I'll
Oh,
tell
it
you
isn't?
that. No.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Oh, you're
Where could I go to look?
VMI.com? I don't
You
know.
think so?
I don't have any idea.
All right. I'll look. I'll be on the lookout.
I should have got his name. He says he's the starting quarterback.
Okay.
He says he's Steve Young-like with the right-handed throw. I don't know about all that. Listen, you're going to compare somebody to Steve Young, better be a southpaw. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Thank you. Only a handful of lefties now that have achieved at a high level in the end.
Is it
FL?
JoJo Crump?
Oh, it's JoJo Crump.
I don't know. It's a quarterback.
Okay.
Or is it Colin Shannon?
Could be either one of those guys.
Which one is it, Brad?
He hung up.
Is he calling back?
I don't know. I have some breaking news. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
It's about the upcoming football season.
Okay.
You want to guess what it is?
Schedule?
Nope.
Is it like player related or
Nope.
stadium related?
I mean, it's all those things related.
I don't know. Tell me. Give me a hint. I kind of like guessing.
It has to do with evaluation of teams that we haven't seen.
Tell me.
The AP Top 25 poll is out.
All right.
We've been waiting. Let's see how far you can get into the top 25. You want to play a little game?
Yeah, I'll go.
Well, no, obviously I could ask Tripp. I mean, he's the one that really knows everything.
Sure. Over or under, who gets more? Tripp or myself?
You're gonna get more, DJ.
You think so? I mean, I think I know the top two. Outside of that,
Let's not make it a competition. We'll just make it fun for you two.
Dang it.
I don't know that you do know the top two. I'll bet you 52 cents you don't know the top two.
Okay, fair.
That's your clue.
Okay.
Who's number one?
Texas.
Correct, sir. Who's number two?
Ohio State.
Incorrect, sir.
Oh.
I rest my case. I want my 53 cents or 52 cents or whatever I said.
52.
Yeah. Ohio State's third.
Okay, let me give you a two.
Okay.
Texas.
Tripp, feel free to spit
Notre
it out.
Dame?
Nope.
Georgia?
Notre Dame. Sixth. 5.
Bama?
Bama, 8.
Oh. Texas.
The team we've talked about on this show, and everybody rolls their eyes. Everybody doesn't believe because every time this team gets close, they don't get it done, but they were right there last year again. They got a returning quarterback.
Penn State.
Penn State, number 2.
Wow. Over Ohio State?
Yep.
Interesting. Isn't Ohio State's quarterback back?
Yeah.
Am I making that up?
Maybe. Is he back? I have to look that up. I don't know that for sure.
Okay.
Penn State's is back.
Okay.
Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson. 4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
It's overrated. Why? Are they returning like everybody?
Maybe.
Okay.
Don't shoot the messenger, DJ. I don't know. I'm not ready to answer questions. I'm just telling you what's going on.
Okay.
Is Ohio State's quarterback back?
I feel like we should know.
I feel like most top 5 teams would have their quarterbacks back. But Texas doesn't, technically. They got their backup back.
Yeah.
If his last name was Jones, would anybody be as excited about him? Arch Jones is their starting quarterback.
Something about Manning.
Mm-hmm. The name. I don't blame him. Number 5, Georgia, Notre Dame. Oregon, 7. Their quarterback's gone.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of praise for teams that have quarterbacks that are new. Alabama, 8. LSU, 9. Miami, 10. Their quarterback's also gone. There's a lot of teams.
But they got a proven quarterback.
Yeah. Arizona State, 11.
No Scatterboo?
No Scatterboo.
It's different.
Big 12 makes an appearance.
Yeah.
Illinois, 12. Let's go, Brett Bielema.
Coach
How about
Bielema?
the frightened Brett Bielema's at 12?
I think they got a lot of guys back.
Yeah. 13, South Carolina.
Wow.
What do
Well,
you
they
think of
got a
that?
good quarterback.
Do they?
Yeah, he's pretty
overrated.
decent. You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
Doesn't mean he's not good. Michigan, 14. Florida, 15. You like
How you say it?
Lagway?
I guess.
DJ?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't have a reason not to either.
Same. 16, SMU.
Stop it. I'm sorry. I am so disrespectful.
Brett Lashley, you hear this?
I apologize.
You should.
I mean, they're going to do well because they play in that conference.
Kansas State is 17. That's way overrated.
I feel like they're always
solid.
Yeah.
They're 8 wins guaranteed every year almost.
Mm-hmm.
That's overrated to me. Oklahoma, 18.
Wow.
Overrated.
Yeah, a little bit.
They ain't going to finish 18.
I think they got their quarterback coming back.
I don't care.
Okay.
He wasn't no good last year. A&M at 19. Oh, spoiler alert. Arkansas is not ranked.
Shocker.
If you're waiting for me to get to Arkansas at 25 or something, it's not happening.
A&M picked it up
We're
later in the
26.
year. So did South Carolina.
No, they're not 26 either. Or 27 or 28 or 30. Ole Miss is way down at 21. Indiana squeezed in between at 20.
Same thing.
All with due respect, I think Ole Miss is going to be better than Indiana this year.
I agree.
Iowa State at 22.
Okay. I could see it.
Listen.
Hey.
They got their chance.
Yeah.
They can show that they're better than Kansas State on game 1. Still got 2 ranked teams playing.
Who's there? They got their guys coming back?
They got their quarterback back, and they got 2 running backs
that's
back.
a good start.
Now they got some good pieces.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Offensively, I think they'll be fine. They lost 2 NFL receivers, though. 2 good ones. Texas Tech, 23. Tennessee, 24.
Texas Tech, 23?
You heard me.
They were awful in that bowl game.
But they weren't bad last year. I think they won 9 games. They were right there at the end of the year.
you know, that their stud running back, he didn't play. Thank goodness. But now I will say that young guy that came in, that quarterback, he looked like he could, like he has a nice little cannon on him.
Mm-hmm.
So
a little cannon.
Yeah.
Boise State rounds out the 25.
Of course.
You bothered by them at 25 or SMU at
No, I mean,
16?
I'll give them 25. That's SMU at 16, though.
Let me keep going and see if we find anybody we like. BYU's next, 26. 27 Utah, 28 Baylor, 29 Louisville. Southern Cal, 30. If
Wow.
Southern Cal doesn't finish the season in the top 25, I'm going to go ahead and write it down as Lincoln Riley, the greatest dupe in the history of college football. That dude got paid. Bro, the way he got paid, you would have thought they paid him and treated him like Nick Saban.
Ooh.
They did.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave him like private use of the jet, like all these things. They jumped through all these hoops like he's won 5 national championships.
Can't get it done.
He ain't doing squat.
30?
Although when he went, he's like, I got this. Pac-12, no problem. It's like, wait, we're going to the Big Ten? Oh, God.
USC hasn't been special since
Pete
Bush,
Carroll.
right? Pete Carroll and Reggie Bush.
Mm-hmm. Georgia Tech. Missouri's next. What is that? 26, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2. Missouri, 32. Tulane, 33. Nebraska, 34. UNLV. Toledo.
Tulane?
Oh, listen to these schools. Toledo, DJ.
Toledo?
13 votes. Auburn, 10. James Madison, 9.
Stop.
Memphis, 9. Memphis has more AP votes than Arkansas. Florida State, Duke, Liberty, Navy, Iowa, TCU, Pittsburgh, Army, Colorado, and little old Louisiana Lafayette, or the team I like to call the University of Louisiana, a vote. Arkansas, 0. What?
That's ridiculous.
No Vandy. No Mississippi State. No
Well,
Arkansas.
Are we in that? No, we're not.
Memphis has votes, DJ. Multiple votes.
Who votes on
Memphis
this
has
stuff?
not. The Associated Press, writers.
Why would they vote for Louisiana and Lafayette?
One guy voted.
Okay, and he's probably from.
I don't know where he's from, DJ, but they got a vote.
Why would they do that? That guy needs to take his vote away.
I don't know. Maybe they're good.
No, and not have I mean,
Not that they're going to be number one, just that they could be
yeah.
one of the top 25 teams.
Okay. Arkansas should definitely be ahead of a lot of those teams.
How many?
I think
3.
Out of the top 25 you named,
out of the top 25,
Arkansas beats 4 of them. SMU, chalk that up. Kansas State, give
no.
it to me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No and no.
Yes, yes, yes.
No. You can't say that.
Yes, I can.
Definitively.
Justin, I think sometimes we still don't give enough credit to how hard our conference is.
The SMU was a playoff team last year.
And what happened when they got in the playoff? They looked like a scrub team.
Yeah, against a really good team.
Yeah,
That's
because they
also
play in a scrub conference.
They play against
a team that had 3 losses and somehow creeped into the playoffs and got smoked.
DJ, they played against playoff teams in the playoff.
Yeah, and got ran over.
How many playoff teams did Arkansas beat?
Tennessee.
Thank you. Trip coming through.
How'd they do?
Okay,
they could beat by 30. You don't care about that?
I don't care. Still
Okay.
beat them. Beat a playoff team.
All right.
Play Texas down to the wire, and they went to the national championship. Did they?
No.
Close.
They got lost.
Final Four.
They got lost.
Notre
They
Dame.
got beat.
That's what
Ohio
it
State.
was.
Notre
But
Dame.
they almost made it.
Ohio State.
Just saying. Get out of here. SMU.
Yeah, not only did the SEC not win the national championship last year, they weren't even in the championship game.
I know. I'm just saying, you give us that schedule, Arkansas easily wins 8 games this year, and then
that's not the
have
argument.
to fight for like 2 or 3. I'm just saying.
You're saying they're going to beat these teams. You say
I
they would
think,
beat all
yes,
these teams.
I think Arkansas would beat SMU, and all you SMU people out there, it may sound
Both of you?
disrespectful, but whatever.
How about Boise?
Them two.
How about Oklahoma?
I don't really. I didn't watch one game of Oklahoma, so it's going to be
Yes,
hard
you
for me to
did.
tough. The only game I watched
You
against
watched the
Oklahoma,
Tennessee game, and you said they
Dang,
were
you
bums.
remember that?
Yeah, because you were dogging them. You said Oklahoma's not even good.
Well, they couldn't tackle.
Yeah.
Like, literally, they gave up 400 rushing yards.
And they weren't good on offense.
And
Other than that, now by the end of the year, they were less terrible.
I said the reason why is because I said Tennessee doesn't look that good because against Oklahoma, they turned it over 3 times inside the 5-yard line right before they scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Tennessee was way overrated.
I agree. They still made it to the playoffs.
Well, they had a good resume still, a good record. I mean, a good record's a good record.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Now, this is me who I think a lot of people think I'm always like giving Arkansas a hard time. They deserve more than the credit they got on that.
More than 0 votes?
Yes. Compared to other teams that got some.
I do think Arkansas is better than a few of the teams in this list when I'm talking about the top 35 or so. I mean, do I think Arkansas could beat – well, they're going to play Memphis, so we're going to find that one out straight up. Other teams that got votes here, let's see. They're playing – who else are they playing that got votes? Let's see. Let's go through this poll. Arkansas is playing Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing Notre Dame at 6. They're playing Alabama at 8. LSU at 9.
We play Alabama this year?
Oh, they don't have Alabama. You're right.
No.
LSU at 9, so 3.
Texas A&M.
South Carolina, no.
No.
No Florida.
No Florida. We host Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, that's
Play
4.
At Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, that's 5. And Tennessee?
At Tennessee.
Okay, so 6 of the top 24 Arkansas plays. Ugh. And then you throw in Missouri, who's like 30th.
On the road.
Not all of them.
Except A&M.
Yeah.
The rest are on the road.
No, Notre Dame's at home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't make it worse than it is, DJ.
Okay, 4 on the road.
Too many. Does it matter? Would you feel totally different if they played all those at home? I don't think it would make much difference.
It would
anyway.
help. All right.
No championship ring, safe to say, for Arkansas this year?
I know where you can get a ring, though, if you really want one.
Feel like a champion.
Feel like a champion. Jones & Son, place to be. What better way to just give a nice little, hey, it's Tuesday, I want to get something nice for you type of give, than heading into Jones & Son, all right? So the thing about it, top name brands, and it's going to be the best in the business, that high-quality stuff, luxury jewelry, and you can get it for the best price. When it comes to getting luxury jewelry and you're going to spend a lot of money, you want to make sure you get it for the best deal possible, and you're going to find that at Jones & Son. Why is that? You might ask. They got a best price match guarantee. All right, so anything you may find, they will match it, if not beat it. And I also want to tell you about that diamond selection they got there. You're thinking about popping that question. You need that high-quality diamond. Sometimes that comes at an expensive price. But what about a fraction of the price of anywhere else you can find one without jeopardizing any of the quality? That's what happens when you shop at Jones & Son, because they are a direct diamond importer, which means they don't have any competitions. They get it in and set their own prices to take care of their customers. Over 30 years in the same location at 11121 Rodney Parham Road. You don't believe me? All you have to do is walk through the front doors and start with just a question of, hey, you got a diamond maybe fits good in this ring? And they're going to take care of you. So please go visit my friends. Jacob the Jeweler is over there. I always like to give him a shout out. Walk through the front doors and tell him DJ sent you.
Joe Nichols joins Morning Mayhem each week, presented by Bath Fitters. Get the tub or shower you deserve with no gimmicks, just real savings. Check them out at bathfitterlittlerock.com.
This is Sports Center.
The Arkansas Travelers lost just their fourth Sunday game of the season by falling 2-0 to the Frisco Rough Riders yesterday. Both of Frisco's runs came in the top of the first inning on an RBI single by Caber Rodriguez and a bases-loaded balk by Trav starter Michael Morales, who rebounded from the rocky start to tie a career high by going 7 innings. Former Razorback Caleb Calley went 2 for 3 to lead the Travelers, who had 2 runners on with no outs in the 8th inning, but couldn't push any runs across. The Travs are off today, but will start a series against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals in Springdale tomorrow night. Speaking of the Naturals, they clobbered the Wichita Wind Surge 11-3 in Wichita yesterday. I'm Todd Pierce for the Buzz Radio Network.
Summer is here, and so are soggy wands and muddy paw prints. Caddies Touch Landscaping specializes in transforming outdoor spaces with refined solutions, drainage systems, retaining walls, and flower beds designed with ease of care in mind. Plus custom decks, fencing, and synthetic turf design to help clean up your kids' play areas and pet runs. Customize your space to enjoy year-round. Call a Caddies Touch Landscaping, 501-794-2770. Let a Caddies Touch turn your dirt into dreams.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Wes Moore. Coming up Monday on Out of Bounds, it will be a great weekend recap brought to you by Fleet Management Services. We've got NFL football. We got Razorback football, a scrimmage on Saturday, and, of course, high school football. Football is back at a Football Monday. Plus, we'll get Joe Klein in the studio. All that and a whole lot more coming up Monday on Out of Bounds.
What drives you? Family moments, new adventures, or just the love of the open road? Whatever it is, Gwatney Chevrolet is here to help you get there. For generations, we've been more than a dealership. We've been part of life's milestones, big and small. With a team that puts you first and a car buying experience that's easy and stress-free, we're here to find the perfect vehicle for what drives you. Visit us in Jacksonville or online at GwatneyChevrolet.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Come check out the latest in large-scale logging equipment, attachments, supplies, technology, and services at the Southwest Forest Products Expo August 22nd through the 23rd at the Hot Springs Convention Center. Watch the Timberworks Lumberjack Show. See chainsaw sculptures by Artistry in Wood. Visit the online video arcade. It's fun for the whole family. Visit arcloggers.com for schedule, info, training, workshops, and links to the online ticket hub. That's arcloggers.com. 2-day pass for those 16 and older is $10. Kids under 16 free. See you in Hot Springs at the Southwest Forest Products Expo.
Welcome to Moe's. Everywhere you look, prices are going up, but not at Moe's Southwest Grill. Here, the best deal in burritos just got better. We lowered the prices on our Moe Monday special. The burritos and bowls you love are now starting at $6.99. Hot and delicious, made your way with high-quality ingredients. We never cut corners. Guess that's why our bowls are round. Come see us this Monday. And here's my daughter, Andy Kate, with a reminder.
Remember, kids eat free on Sundays. Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome back to The Zone. Justin Acri and Christian Weaver talk about sports because they can't play them. DJ Williams can play them and talk about them.
Play fake. Mallet rolling to his right. Has DJ Williams at the 5, fighting for the goal line. Did he get in? Touchdown! Hacksaw, DJ Williams.
Now, let's get into the zone.
Say go DJ, that my DJ. Say go DJ, cause that my DJ. Say go DJ, cause that my DJ. So go DJ, cause that my 101. The hottest under the sun. I come from under the Tommy, bustin' the Tommy. You come from under your garment, your chest and your arm hit. Pow, one to the head. Now you know he did. Now you know I played. Like
Welcome back. It's 11:35 in the zone. Justin Acri, DJ Williams. Trip Keeter is sitting in for Christian. He's going to be out all week. Anchorman, they call it Panda Watch. Around here, we call it Baby Watch. Christian and his lovely wife are going to be welcoming a daughter into this world sometime today, I assume. I think they were going to get after it today if the baby wasn't born over the weekend. I did not get a text that, hey, welcome to the world, my new kid. So I assume that's the case. But anyway, Eric Sward welcomed a kid into the world 11 years ago. His name is Sam, and he's here in studio now. He's grown up before our very eyes. I remember when he was just a little diaper-wearing knucklehead. Now he's just a non-diaper-wearing knucklehead, but
yeah,
got a really cool opportunity recently, and we'll talk a little bit about what's going on at Bell and Sward too. But welcome, fellas.
How's it going, buddy?
Good. Sam?
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. When does school start?
I think August 18th.
Can you just give me a day? It's not this week. Where do you go to school?
I got a Ruth Doyle.
Ruth Doyle
in Conway.
Yep.
Middle school.
Yep.
Ah, the good old days. So you recently got a really cool opportunity to go to Chicago, which alone is awesome. But your opportunity had a little extra caveat to it. You got a chance to throw out the first pitch at the Chicago Cubs game.
Yes, sir.
Who were they playing?
Was it the Oilers?
Orioles?
Orioles.
Yes. Or I should ask of recent, who were they losing to on that particular day? Did they win that one?
We won that game.
Yeah,
Woo, let's go.
1-0.
Well, it's not that the Cubs have been horrendous. It's that the Brewers have refused to lose to anybody. That's like their new policy.
Right
yeah.
Brewers
We like cheese. We like beer. We don't lose baseball games.
Yeah.
It's very annoying. Anyway, so how did this come about? How did you get a chance to throw out the first pitch?
So Jordan Wicks had his first tournament in Conway this past November. It benefits the veterans.
Yes. He's got another one coming up, I think, next month, or maybe it's in October.
It's in no. It's
Is it November?
November,
yeah.
It's right around Veterans
Day. Right around Veterans Day. Okay, yeah, you're right.
I think it's the Friday around Veterans Day.
It's on my calendar.
I can pull it up. Anyways, so Jordan had that, and the night before, he had a kind of Q&A dinner party with an auction.
Mm-hmm.
And the Q&A was actually really cool. He had him and Cade Horton and somebody else there. I can't remember who else was there.
Okay.
This next year, they got Matt Hobbs will be there.
Yes.
Anyways, the auction item that the Cubs donated to Jordan's foundation was you got 4 tickets to the game, you got a private tour of Wrigley, and throw out the first pitch.
Okay.
And I bought it, and there was no way. It was a lose-lose situation for me because if I go out there and the 40-year-old throws a great pitch, they're like, oh, so that's so cool. And if I go out there and bounce it, which is probably what I would have done, they would have been like, oh, look at that idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, Sam, you're it. You're going to do it. So that was his Christmas present. He got an autographed jersey from Jordan and
got to throw the first pitch. I have been a Cubs fan my whole life. I have never gotten to I can't say I haven't been on the field, but it was for a Pearl Jam concert.
That's cool.
I never got on the field for a game day.
Would you throw out the pitch if they asked you to?
There I probably would.
Okay,
Even though I'm 100% with Eric, there's no upside.
Yeah.
But because I would sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game"
before throwing the first pitch.
I would do both. They wouldn't be the same time.
Okay.
You do it in the 7th inning stretch.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I would do both.
Pick one of the two.
I think I'd rather do "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at Wrigley than throw out the first pitch.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a unique tradition to have a quote unquote celebrity. I wouldn't be a celebrity that day. I'd just be a jamoke, but it'd still be cool.
No, yeah.
That'd be fun. So, Sam, tell me about your experience. What did you do to get ready? Anything? Because you haven't played baseball in a while. You said you're focused on soccer now. But did you get ready to do it, or was it something you just showed up for? How'd you prepare, if at all?
We started practicing like a few weeks before the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
And
did you throw off a mound at all before?
No.
No.
Okay.
We just threw in our backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there weren't 40,000 people there.
Also, you can't Can't simulate that. That's
No. No.
Were you nervous? Were you excited? How'd you do?
I was pretty nervous. It was just a little outside.
It was like 8 feet outside.
Just a smidge.
Yeah, he threw like a screwball. It went the opposite way. It was very impressive. You're righty, right?
Yeah,
It was outside right by about 8 feet.
Yeah, but hey, the Cub caught it.
Cub's
catch
very
it.
talented.
Yeah.
I think that's the goal.
Yeah, I didn't bounce it though.
Yeah.
That was the one rule.
Is that the deal?
It's the one rule.
Okay, that was your policy?
Yes,
Did
sir.
they give you the ball?
Oh, yeah. Get it there.
Did somebody sign it?
No, I didn't get anybody to sign it that day.
Okay, if you're going to get a Cub to sign it, who would it be? Do you have any guys you like? Are you a baseball fan at all?
I don't watch a lot of baseball.
Okay.
He likes Dansby Swanson.
I do like Swanson though.
Okay.
We got to watch Pete Crow Armstrong hit in the batting cage behind the dugout on Monday afternoon, which is pretty cool.
He mashes.
Yeah, and he's not a real big
Not a big guy, no.
no,
It's pretty amazing.
He can smash the ball.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys do after the first pitch? Did they shuttle you up to your seats, and how are your seats? Were they pretty good?
Yeah, they were good.
That sounds like they weren't that great.
I mean, they were like, well,
Decent.
we bought 28 tickets because we had 18 family and then 12 from the Martin Dingman crew. Were
Oh,
there.
good.
So we were up there for market so I was working too, ish.
Gotcha.
So the Dingman crew was there with us, and then
Did they make a specialty shoe for the event?
No, I need to get a hold of Avery and talk to him about that.
Yeah.
He'll be in town later this week.
Okay.
I'll see.
Yeah. Well, it's a really unique experience to throw out a first pitch at a Major League Baseball game.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was glad that I was on the I got to experience everything except for going out on the mound, and I was happy I wasn't going out on that mound.
That would freak me out. And I mean, I'm not overly intimidated, especially like performing in any way in front of a lot of people. That doesn't bother me. My lack of athleticism is my biggest issue.
Me too.
But standing on a mound is a way different than people think about, especially those of us who do not pitch.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would really freak. I would have to find a mound to throw off of a little bit before I ever went out and tried it. But you got to throw off the mound too.
Yeah.
Especially if you're an adult.
Oh, they asked him. They said, "Are you going to throw him, from the rubber? Or are you going to stand in front of the mound?" He's like, "I'm going up there."
Yeah, you got to.
Man, that's awesome.
Would you throw a first pitch?
1,000%.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Where'd you do it?
Travs.
Good, bad, or different?
Brewers.
You did the Brewers game?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you do?
Awesome. Bro, I got smoke, bro.
I'm sorry?
I throw smoke.
I need to see the video.
Okay.
Was it anywhere near the strike zone?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just saying, that's not the first thing I think about.
I'm not bringing up, my velo's not very high.
That's okay.
But the accuracy's pretty solid.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I'll get it there. You'll hear the glove pop.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
I don't doubt that.
I kind of doubt it a little bit.
What?
Well, I've seen you play basketball and I've seen you play football. I never saw you play baseball at all, so I don't know how well you throw a baseball. And honestly, it doesn't always translate. I saw a video the other day of
I've seen football players throw it in the dirt.
What's his name? Cincinnati's quarterback, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow looked like he'd never thrown a baseball in his whole life.
He can't throw. That surprises me.
Look it up. It was
quarterback,
embarrassing.
huh?
I thought it was AI.
Wow.
I was like, that's incredibly bad.
I've seen some quarterbacks bring it.
Oh,
Colin
yeah.
Kaepernick's, you seen his?
Like Mahomes, I'm sure is good.
Yeah,
good pitcher because he grew up around baseball.
Yeah, that's surprising.
It was weird.
Hmm.
What are you guys doing at Bell and Sword right now? I think you're geared up for fall sports season.
We're getting all of our Razorback gear in right now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gearing up for football. We're starting to get our first shipments of fall in. Obviously nothing heavy yet, but fall colors are coming in. How about that?
What does that entail?
Just polos and some lighter weight button ups. Nothing heavy for November, December. But
is there still a color of the year? Do they still do that?
Yeah, kind of. At this last market, the color for next spring is like a sage green, and it was literally in every single line that I looked at.
I love sage green.
Yeah, it looked great. It was just weird. Like after the first meeting, I looked at one of my reps and said, "All right, so green's gonna be the color of the season." He's like, "Oh yeah," and I mean from ties to sport coats to swimsuits to polos.
Yeah,
it was everywhere.
DJ, this may be your opportunity to get a sage green sport coat.
I like sage green.
I do too. It's
Won't
one of my
wash it
favorites
this time.
Yeah, good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You washed it?
I didn't. Long story.
Oh,
it's a bad day.
Oh.
There's nothing worse than a laundry incident that you were not responsible for that ruins one of your items. Very frustrating.
Yeah.
I had a bad dream last night. I was telling DJ. He's like, have you ever had a dream that you did this or this? And I was like, no, I have a worse dream than that. Last night I dreamt that I had a green sweatshirt that I loved that I threw in the wash and I bleached it on accident. And I just had little splotches of green left over. I was so furious.
Yeah, that one sweatshirt that you have, I've got a pair of shorts that I put on when I get home. They have holes all in them.
Yep.
And Sam's like, well, Dad, why don't you just get a new pair? You have them at the store. I'm like, because I like these.
Right.
I get it.
I have a sweatshirt.
Understood.
I have a sweatshirt. It is IOU brand. I don't know when that went out.
What is that?
It's just a brand they used to have, IOU.
I missed that.
You're not missing anything. And I wore it once when I was painting and it got paint on it, so I turned it inside out. And now, like, the seams are split in the shoulders, but I have not thrown this thing away. It's the oldest piece of clothing I have. So 8th grade for me is like, I don't know, what year is that?
Oh, wow. 8th grade?
Yeah. It's like 80-something.
I mean, you got to be proud that you can still put it on.
Oh, it's big.
Oh.
It
was
was
good. That's good, though.
Luckily, I was fat early, so.
Nice.
Were you chunky in 8th grade?
I've been the same size for my whole life, basically. I bet I've been the same size for longer than just about anybody on Earth. I mean, I got this big in like 6th grade, and I haven't moved. I mean, I've obviously put on weight.
Sure.
But I haven't gotten much bigger. I certainly didn't get any taller.
No.
I had the same size shoes since I was like 12.
Well, mine's gotten smaller since I was like 12.
Odd.
Well, I think it was because Mom always put me in a size or two too big so I could grow into it. That never happened.
What, as far as Razorback gear for people who might be passing through Conway or want to on their way to the hill, what are anything new as far as designs, trends?
We switched up some of the logos. I like to play with the different vault logos. I think U of A has like 12 we can choose from.
Okay.
Some of them are horrendous. Some of them are cute. Some of them are cool. For some reason they put the silly front-facing hog available this season, and that you will not find that in my store.
That's good. Most people don't want to buy that. There's definitely been a movement in the other direction.
I might actually put the popcorn hog on there before I put the.
What's popcorn hog?
That guy. Remember when he was?
Oh, the snout is blowing out.
It looks like popcorn.
Okay. I never even thought about that before.
That. It does look like popcorn.
It does.
You never heard that called that?
Nope.
Huh.
What about the hog behind you? Old school. It's not really slobbering hog, but it looks kind of like
That's the running hog.
Running hog.
And yes, I do have that on. I have the slobbering hog and the running hog coming on.
You have the jumping through the A hog?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it would, yeah.
Okay.
Jumping through the A, leaning on the A. We have all those.
Oh, the leaning on the A hog.
Which one do you like better, leaning on the A or jumping through
Jumping.
The A? You like jumping better?
Yeah.
I like the sweater on the leaning on the A.
Okay, I have to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call him Sweater Hog.
I like leaning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we also have
because you're cocky, Sam. It's a cocky hog right there.
We also have the one that's the little pig that has the pennant in it that says Arkansas on it. That's a good one.
Has the pennant?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's from, I want to say, the 50s.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like old school stuff. I'm big on nostalgia.
Yeah. So, and that's been big. I haven't ordered anything with the regular Razorback on it for years.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, Sam, I'm glad that you got that opportunity. Did you enjoy the game? Was it fun?
Yes, sir. It was very much fun.
How was the weather? Was it great?
Oh, my goodness.
It was great.
High 74.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, it was amazing.
I cannot wait for fall football weather.
It was not fun to come back to Arkansas.
It's tough. It's tough. I'm going to Ireland Friday.
Oh, really?
But it's going to be in the high 70s when we first get there. But it's like lows in the low 60s, high 50s. It's going to be great.
It's going to be incredible.
Cannot wait.
I'm jealous.
Yep. Pretty excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
You guys want to stick around for a little bit?
Yeah.
We're going to do Gameballs and Jockstraps on the other side. It's 11:48. We'll be back in a second. Wrap up our second hour in the zone after this with the Sward boys, Erik and Sam, joining us in studio.
An official message from Medicare.
I'm saving money on my Medicare prescriptions. Maybe you can save too. With Medicare's Extra Help program, my premium is zero and my out-of-pocket costs are low. Who should apply? Single people making less than $24,000 a year or married couples who make less than $32,000. Even if you don't think you qualify, it pays to find out.
Go to ssa.gov/extrahelp. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Stop and shop at our Conway and Little Rock showrooms. That's Hawks Homes. Has been serving Central Arkansas since 1986. Now, why buy from Hawks? We're the only manufactured and modular dealer that can build your custom home from your plans. You dream it, we can build it. Hunting clubs, churches, classrooms, restaurants, daycare centers, modular office buildings, school dorms. Check them out online at hawkshomes.net.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
My debit card.
their debit card.
Where did I leave that thing?
Not at the gas pump, or the checkout counter, or the roof of your car. Now, if he has the Chase mobile app, he can use Card Lock.
Wait, I could just lock my card.
Yep, just a few tippy taps on his phone, and that sound? That's peace of mind from Chase.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
There was a doubleheader in August, and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states.
With Oaklawn Sports, the action never stops and the season is never over. It's now easier than ever to wager on your favorite sports all year long. Go from football to basketball to baseball to golf. Bet on what you want, when you want, with the brand you trust. Oaklawn Sports even offers ways to bet on cricket, rugby, table tennis, and more. If it's a sport, chances are you can wager on it. Plus, it's now simpler to deposit and withdraw money from your account. Bet all year long with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Catch Quinn Grovey each Thursday this football season on The Zone. Get insight from one of Arkansas's best, brought to you by Conway Wealth Management. Conway Wealth Management, planning today for your tomorrow. Take control of your financial future and call or visit Conway Wealth Management today, 501-358-3994 or conwaywm.com. Securities and financial planning offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
The Zone has a little bit of everything. Looks, DJ Williams. Confidence, DJ Williams. Athletic ability, DJ Williams. Brains, Christian Weaver. Oh, and Justin Acri is on the show, too. Now, let's get into the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio and see what the guys have for us today.
I was so high I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. Whispered goodbye, she got on a plane, never to return again, but always in my heart. Oh, this love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Her heart is breaking in front of me, and I have no choice, 'cause I won't say goodbye anymore.
Drill the ball.
Holy smokes. They got a shot.
He just kicked a 70-yard field goal. Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
I've never seen that. The NFL record. That would be an NFL record.
Into the first half. Holy smokes.
That's unbelievable.
I think even Rick Schaefer would agree that is unbelievable. Cam Little, former Razorback, a 70-yard field goal for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're showing it on television, obviously, if you're with us here in studio. And oddly enough, how coincidental. And it was good from probably 74, 75 maybe? 73 at least. It's insane. To even try one.
Insane.
Nuts.
It's more unbelievable it didn't get blocked.
That's true, too.
And they were probably thinking, why even try to block this thing? It's
Yeah.
from the opposite 40.
It's at the
What are we doing?
end of the half, too. What
Yeah.
are we doing? We're doing Gameballs and Jockstraps. I'm glad you asked.
Gameballs and Jockstraps are brought to you by a Caddies Touch Landscape. Josh Dickinson is a former PGA caddy, so he knows what good grass looks like. If you'd like to take your yard to the next level, then hit up Josh and his crew at a Caddies Touch Landscape. 501-794-2770. Call today.
Gameball J.J. Andrews, 5-star status, courtesy of ESPN. He didn't really do anything, but people are finally waking up and realizing he's one of the best players at the high school level in the whole darn nation and has been for a minute. So glad he got some love and finally got his due. So kudos and a game ball to J.J. Andrews. Game ball to Justin Rose, who made up a 3-shot deficit over the last 5 holes to win in Memphis at the FedEx St. Jude Championship on Sunday. 367 for his 24th victory worldwide that puts him back in the top 10 in the world at age 45 and secures his spot in the Ryder Cup, a jockstrap at the same time to poor old Tommy Fleetwood, who was poised to take home a victory and yet comes up short again. It is I don't know how many times he's done this, but a bunch, where he's had a shot but couldn't quite pull it off. Shot 69 and finished 1 shot out of the playoff, which Rose won, I think, in 3 holes. Was Scotty Scheffler, who, by the way, gets a game ball. Another top 5 finish for Scotty Scheffler, who just craps them out, it seems like.
And he had to have a substitute caddy, right?
I don't know about that, did he?
I saw something about his caddy had a family thing or something. So
I think he could carry his own bag and shoot 65.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, so another $1 million goes to him. Now, Fleetwood got $1 million too, but I'm sure he'd much rather have the victory and no money.
I mean, I think he's doing okay one way or another.
I know, but I'm just saying he's had a few opportunities that have slipped through his fingers like sand.
Yeah, that's true.
2 more game balls. John Daly II, Ron Whitaker, the Arkansas representatives at the U.S. Amateur, which is being played out in San Francisco. 312 golfers. They're the only 2 from Arkansas.
Wow.
And a game ball and a jockstrap. To Connor Zillish. I don't follow racing very closely. He won a race on Saturday in NASCAR. Congratulations. It was at Watkins Glen. Awesome. Then he got up on his car and wanted to celebrate, but the celebration did not go well.
7 career wins. Let's go down to Mobile One Victory Lane, Dylan.
Dylan?
Oh, he went down on the cage stand. Oh, my gosh, he fell.
Well, he climbed up in his window to toast his champagne, slipped, got his foot caught, fell awkwardly onto the pavement, broke his collarbone, DJ.
What's his name?
Connor Zillish.
He was knocked out cold, wasn't he?
Was he? He didn't move much. I thought it was just because he was in pain.
I think he was knocked out cold. I think he hit.
They did take him to the hospital. Now, it says CT scans for my head are clear. I just have a broken collarbone, so yes.
Oh!
Yeah, it's a bad fall.
Yeah, it's pretty painful.
I've broken my collarbone. It does suck. It's a 6-week injury. I don't know how quickly he can drive again. His dad said the silver lining is pooping himself is no longer Connor's most embarrassing moment. Thanks, Dad. Big help.
I mean, if you're driving in a NASCAR, if nature calls, you don't have a choice, right?
Well, I don't think he means pooping himself as an adult. I think he means as a kid.
I was thought he was talking about driving.
Any game balls or jockstraps from you guys from over the weekend?
Yeah, Shador Sanders. Got to give credit where credit's due. Had a good little preseason game. I really even liked his little interaction with the ESPN radio host. And I'm going to give a...
You talking about the local Cleveland reporter that he gave him a hard time for never being positive?
And so I figured out why he said that. And there's a clip we don't have to time to get into, but I can tell you about it on the other side.
Okay, that's a good tease.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sword fellas.
Thanks for having us.
You guys can stick around as long as you want, but I'm just saying.
Hey, it's David Basil from my good friends at Bath Fitter. I've been working with Bath Fitter for over a decade now. They're a family-owned business that's been around for over 40 years. They are the pioneers of the acrylic bath industry. Bath Fitter offers a one-of-a-kind remodeling process that's easy and stress-free. They offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers, and with their seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you can refresh your shower space in no time. They can even convert your existing bath into a shower. Check them out online at bathfitterlittlerock.com and tell them Basil sent you.
I'm Dr. Lowry Barnes. When it comes to orthopedic care, there's no place like the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. We built this hospital just for you, with state-of-the-art surgical suites, advanced technology, and the state's largest group of fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons. It's the best place in Arkansas to get you moving again. And if you need urgent orthopedic care, UAMS Ortho Now is right here for you at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, where motion lives and service leads.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on The Zone by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
World champion of what?
1037 The Buzz, your world champions of sports radio.
Don't get me wrong.
KABZ Little Rock.
Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders makes a deal between Arkansas and Israel to boost the state's bottom line. Arkansas's Economic Development Commission and Israel's National Technological Innovation Authority will now be in partnership for the next 10 years. New details have been released. The governor is expected to make an economic development announcement this afternoon. Right now, though, it's unclear if her address will be about her recent trip to Israel, to which her father serves as U.S. ambassador, or if she'll be speaking about another initiative. 4 vacant homes caught fire in North Little Rock, 3 in the same neighborhood. Now the North Little Rock Fire Department is trying to figure out how they started and if they're connected. Homes on Haywood and Water Streets caught fire yesterday morning, followed by another vacant house on Mosley Street. Later in the afternoon, firefighters were called to a vacant home burning on East 2nd Street. No injuries were reported during any of the blazes. I'm Sincere Tossel from KRK4 Today for the Buzz Radio Network.
Weather from the Fletcher Weather Center with KARK's Pat Walker.
It's the first day of school for many, and it's a hot, humid day. We'll be partly cloudy this afternoon with a high of 93 degrees. Could be a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, but it's a really low chance. Tonight, expect a mostly clear sky and an overnight low around 73. For the Buzz Radio Network, I'm meteorologist Pat Walker.
Fletcher Dodge wants to buy your car. We'll buy any make or model, and we'll pay you more than anyone else. Please, turn your old car into cash at Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood.
At the Bet Saracen Sportsbook app, we realize lots of you have thought about opening an account, but you just haven't made that move yet. Well, now's the time with our new player offer. It's easy. You just sign up, use the code WELCOME, deposit at least $25, place a $25 bet, and that's it. Once that bet settles, you'll have $125 in free bets ready to go. Bet Saracen, the most popular sportsbook app in the state. Download it today on all your devices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, it's Chris Zender here at Frank Fletcher Dodge Chrysler Jeep in Sherwood. The new 2026 Rams are here. These new trucks have the best warranty in the industry. 10 years, 100,000 miles on the powertrain. Come in and also ask about our special on the all-new return of the Hemi motor. We've got discounts up to $12,000 off remaining on 2025 Rams and finance rates as low as 1.9%. And also $8,500 off all new Ram 2500 heavy duties. The new Jeep Wrangler up to $5,000 off. And the all-new Jeep Grand Cherokee up to $7,000 off and up to $3,000 off the all-new Jeep Compass. We make it easy to buy. No high pressure, no haggling, and don't worry about your credit. Go to FletcherCredit.com and get pre-approved in minutes. Folks, we're still buying cars every day. So bring your old car to Fletcher Dodge in Sherwood and turn it into cash. At Fletcher Dodge, you always get the best price, the lowest finance rate, and more for your trade. Shop us before you buy anywhere else. Come see us in person at Fletcher Dodge on Warden Road in Sherwood or shop online at FletcherDeals.com.
Looking for your next Arkansas getaway? Experience El Dorado, the natural state's rising star in entertainment. Catch a live concert at the Murphy Arts District. Tee off at Mystic Creek, one of the South's top-rated golf courses. Unwind at the Haywood, part of Hilton's exclusive Tapestry collection. Enjoy a stroll through the vibrant, revitalized downtown filled with unique shops, delicious dining, and live entertainment. El Dorado, closer than you think, better than you imagined. Visit GoElDorado.com. That's GoElDorado.com.
It's hot outside in Arkansas, but you can cool off in style at Hubbard Power Sports, Can-Am, and Sea-Doo of Russellville. Whether you're racing across the waves or just soaking up the sun, we've got the latest and greatest Sea-Doo personal watercraft and Sea-Doo switch pontoons to turn up the fun and beat the heat. Come in today to check out our awesome deals, take advantage of rates as low as 0% on select models, and get the perfect ride for the rest of your summer adventures. Fast, friendly service, and a whole lot of splash. Come see us in Russellville or at HubbardPowersports.com.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
It's Justin Acri for CertaPro Painters, and I highly recommend the folks at CertaPro for your next project, whether it's for your home or your business. Interior or exterior, doesn't matter. They always go the extra mile. They painted the exterior of my home before, and what impressed me the most was the attention to detail. They notice a few boards that need minor repairs before they paint them. They will take care of that as well and save you headaches later on. Schedules fill up fast, so get on the schedule now at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Schedule your free estimate now at CertaPro.com.
Catch Quinn Grovey each Thursday this football season on The Zone. Get insight from one of Arkansas's best, brought to you by Conway Wealth Management. Conway Wealth Management, planning today for your tomorrow. Take control of your financial future and call or visit Conway Wealth Management today, 501-358-3994 or conwaywm.com. Securities and financial planning offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA SIPC.
You're in the zone, coming to you live from the Oaklawn Hot Springs Studio. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, here's Justin Acri and DJ Williams on the Buzz Radio Network.
All right, DJ, welcome back. 12:06. You teased us at the last part of the second hour as we welcome everyone back in here. Thanks to Trip Keeter for sitting in for Christian, who's on Baby Watch 2025.
Baby Watch.
We should have had shots to an open. Baby Watch 2025.
We need a live feed over there.
You want to live feed into the emergency room or the delivery room?
Maybe outside the waiting room. You know how it's like, what's going on in
How about outside the hospital? Let's go over to Baptist and or wherever they are. I don't know where they're doing it.
So, as I was saying.
Okay, so Shedeur Sanders threw a couple touchdowns over the weekend.
Yeah, played well.
Yeah.
It's preseason, it
yes.
is what it is.
And then he got into it with a reporter who covers Cleveland.
Yeah. Tony Grossi, am I saying that right?
Grossi, I don't know.
Yeah,
I thought it was Grossi.
Apparently, it was very kind of light humor. Man, why you always talk bad about me? You ain't never got nothing good to say about me, man.
Pretty good impression.
Yeah, he was just kind of talking to him, and it just kind of reminds you of Deion when he got into it with. Now that one went a little bit more south when he threw the water on his head.
That's okay.
I don't think Shedeur is going
Tim
down that level. Huh?
McCarver.
You remember that?
God rest his soul. He's dead now.
Oh, okay.
Tim was
Yeah, he pushed it.
He was a.
Yeah.
I can't say the word,
okay,
but he
fair,
was one of those.
So this guy,
I
think Shedeur handled it well, but obviously, they listen, they hear, they pay attention. They're sports fans. But I was listening to one comment this guy made, and I'm so glad his counterpart or co-host called him out, and he says that's going to come back to bite you in the you-know-what. But he was talking about Shedeur Sanders in training camp and not getting a lot of reps, and he was talking about his sore arm. And this Tony guy says, well, Shedeur, he comes in early, and he gets in a lot of throws, and he stays after practice to get a lot of throws. But then, he's having some issues with his arm. Now, tell me is that not counterproductive? And the guy said, so you're giving this guy a hard time for trying to get extra reps because he's not getting a lot in practice.
Working too hard?
He's like, just tell me, how is that going to put yourself in a position to be available? He was just like, stop. He's like, you sound like you got it out for this kid. Mm-hmm. If you're searching for stuff like that, because I'm in the same boat. Okay, if he has a sore arm because he's putting in extra work because he wants to get better, so be it. I don't see that being a knock on this kid. And he was making it seem like how stupid, Shedeur, that you're going to try to get extra reps and not have your arm ready.
Right.
It's just it felt like he had it out for Shedeur Sanders no matter what he did. And so I'm glad he kind of called him out on that.
It's funny that we're doing the show. It is not synced with ESPN, but it seems like everything we talk about is on ESPN. Right, it's hilarious. So I'm watching Shedeur make all these throws. And look, the kid's got all kinds of talent. There's no question.
Yeah.
You can't throw for as many yards as he did in college and not have some talent. But he put it right on the money, squeezed in between the defense. I mean, he's done some good things there. So
and he's got an uphill battle. I'm not saying Shedeur should be, a premier quarterback in the NFL right now, but I don't feel like that reporter's knock against him is fair.
No.
It just seems like he just has his mind made up. He doesn't want him to succeed.
I agree. I think you can fit your narrative however you want to. I saw a video the other day of Chicago's quarterback in practice, right? And people are like, okay. I mean, he's the risk-reward guy, right? I mean, there were a lot of people that questioned whether or not he was the pick. He was the move. You're going to build your offense around him, whatever. But they were doing the deal. It was a quarterback drill where they throw into the net with the squares. Mm-hmm. And he missed a couple, and he really showed some emotion and got mad. And they said, see, he's a big old baby. That was kind of the narrative. It's like, he's a big old baby. And I'm like, that's a dude who's hyper-competitive and pissed off that he didn't hit the spot.
They're reaching.
I've seen a lot of quarterbacks with a lot less talent than him that have hit a bunch in there. Like, he expects to make them all the time. It's like if he misses a couple throws, he'd be mad.
If they think that's bad, they should see us whenever we accidentally leave an open queen out there and didn't pick him up playing a game of chess.
Happens all the time. Switch over that other mic if you don't mind. It's just low for some reason. We're going to do entertainment birthdays here coming up in a second. If you want to join us, you can. D3 Auto Sales text line's open. We can also hit you up on the live fan feedback. It's brought to you by our friends at Guatney Chevrolet, and it's available through our Listen Live button. So, Cam Little can make a 70-yard field goal but miss a 40-yarder to lose to A&M. I'm still not sure that was bad. I still think that kick went right up over the upright. I'm not sure that he missed that kick.
It was close.
That's what I think.
It was tight.
They should extend the uprights to the moon.
All the way up?
I mean, higher than they do.
Or
you know what they should be as tall as? They should be as tall as the highest kick could possibly go.
Okay.
I'm serious.
What about like a little...
Just a little thin one. It doesn't have to be like a full goalpost.
You could put up a laser thing.
Yes.
That just shoots straight up, and if it breaks it like...
To infinity.
Yeah.
And beyond.
Yes.
Yeah. If you like vintage hog gear, check out vintagebrand.com. They have logos from the 50s up to the early 2000s. Somebody sent me that the other day for Iowa State. They got a lot of cool vintage stuff. So I'm sure for Arkansas they got 10 too. Ask me if we can get the 1908 hog. It looks like a skinny rat. Eric Sward, are you listening? Probably 97 lunch. Weren't those goalposts NFL regulation and not college? I think we talked about it at the time. In the A&M game, did they swap out the goalposts at Texas Stadium?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hog football has a bad reputation for having rich alumni and living in the old days. They won't win 7 games this season. Nicole Briscoe is the finest chick on ESPN.
What?
Okay, I don't know what that has to do with anything. I'm not reading the rest of that.
They just threw that in there?
I think he just thought I'd just roll on through it and say what he also said on there, which is completely irrelevant. Arkansas was tied with Navy to be ranked at number 42, both getting 14 votes in the coaches poll. Okay, well, the coaches poll to me has less relevance than AP. I've never been a fan of the coaches poll. Why?
Why is that?
Because coaches don't watch games. You know what games they watch? Their games and the opponents they're going to play.
Right.
You think that Sam Pittman's sitting around watching Clemson play football? No.
No.
He isn't. What's the point?
Unless he's playing Clemson. Or the team we're playing happened to be playing Clemson.
Right.
Yeah.
But he doesn't, because guess why? He doesn't play scrubby teams from the ACC, so he's not going to have to do that.
You got time for that.
Extend the goalpost vertically. If it hits, then it acts like a fair pull in baseball. Foul pull. Whatever you want to call it.
What do you call it? Oh, yeah, that's a big thing, right?
Yeah, not until baseball season. From Scooter, does Arkansas have a better chance of winning less than 4 or winning more than 7? Probably less than 4.
No.
You think 3 or 8 is more likely? That's the question.
8 is more likely than 3. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Why?
Why not? What's your argument here? You think
you could lose Notre Dame and Memphis.
1, 2.
You're probably going to lose Notre Dame. You're going to be an underdog.
3.
And you have to go winless in the SEC. I don't think either one's super likely, but
yeah, they're both. I mean, who said that? It's a good
question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Write that down. Later on, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Folks also said Arkansas would beat North Texas and lost to them 44-17. Anything that's in this, anything that is John L. Smith, or
Chad
Morris era, completely wash it. That's not the norm. That is the outlier for Arkansas football history. So anything that happened under their watch, I don't even want to hear about it. Doesn't even matter. It's like it never happened to me. I'm just going to say, I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I don't even know what you're talking. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Those are dark times. With the NIL and transfer portal, it's really almost impossible to predict rankings. I agree. They should. People have been making this argument for years, but today, in today's world, in this environment, they absolutely should put the rankings on hold until week 2 or 3 at minimum, if not 4 or 5. What's the rush? I need college football, damn it. I will say this. If they didn't put the poll out today, then we wouldn't be talking about it, would we? Mm-mm. Come on, guys. Watch the draft. Quarterbacks from Ohio State is not back. That's right. He got drafted.
Sorry.
I wasn't prepared. DJ throws me questions. I'm not ready. I did watch the draft. It was months ago. Forgot. OU has John Mateer. Different quarterback, not the same. If you're going to be a sports show, know what you're talking about. Well, if you're going to be a texter, then you should know how to use the proper form of words. Clemson will smack LSU week 1. I definitely don't believe that. Eat your words about them being overrated.
Okay. We'll wait and see.
Let
me write that down. Let me make a note in my laptop. Who's that?
Just the guy from the 501 in Conway. I also don't think – Will Howard's on the Steelers. Thank you, everybody. This guy's a big John Mateer fan, apparently. So, I don't know, whatever. I don't think OU's going to be any good again. I mean, I don't think they're going to be – I bet they finish the season ranked lower than they are now. Would you like to take that bet?
Were they at top 20? 18?
Yeah.
Is that right?
I think that sounds right.
I think that's fair.
You think it's fair?
That they are not 18?
Yeah. Let me look at their schedule. I don't have a lot of faith in Oklahoma, to be honest. But their non-con looks pretty soft here. Illinois State. No, they do host Michigan. They're at Temple. Why are they playing at Temple?
At Temple?
At Temple. Auburn is at Oklahoma. Kent State's at Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Texas. Oklahoma's at South Carolina. Ole Miss is at Oklahoma. Oklahoma goes to Tennessee. Oklahoma goes to Alabama. Oklahoma hosts Missouri. Oklahoma hosts LSU. They are not going to finish in the top 25. I feel quite confident saying that. So I don't give a damn if John Mateer is their quarterback or they bring back the best quarterback. Who's the white kid that won the Heisman? Not worried about them.
For Oklahoma, Jason White.
Jason White, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas football hypes fans up year after year, but it's getting harder to do. We don't have the mass team talent to compete with the big boys. Arkansas probably don't win 6 games again.
So they're saying they win 7 games.
I don't think that's what the guys just saying. I'm not trying to hype up anybody. People are high on Clemson because out of 22 all-SEC players, Clemson had 11. Not a Dabo fan, so I hope it all comes crashing down. Clemson should be really good, though.
That's what I asked. How many players are they bringing back?
Well, to your point, look, Ohio State and Texas are playing week 1.
Yeah.
Now, regardless of the outcome, they're both really good teams, probably. LSU and Clemson are playing week 1, or in the first couple weeks. Regardless of the outcome, they're both pretty good teams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. The run that the Milwaukee Brewers are on right now is ridiculous. 9 straight wins. They cannot lose. They can lose, and they will lose, but they aren't losing much. I'll give them credit. I forgot to give them a game ball.
You think they'll get double digits? They got one more.
Oh, winning streak?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's not asking a lot. They got to win one more game, sure.
Okay.
Remember how we talked to Jordan Wicks a couple weeks ago about how streaks come and go?
Yeah.
Their streaks don't
Still
seem
going.
to go. Yeah. The Brewers are the only team with 70 wins, I believe, in all of the major leagues. That's accurate. It is. 73 and 44. Nobody else has 70 wins. They have 3 more than 70. I will also say the NL Central has the only division with 4 teams with winning records. Because the Cardinals took care of business 3-2 yesterday against the Cubs, they are now 60 and 59. Half game above 500, and they are 504 on the season, then the Reds, then the Cubs, then the Brewers. So the East has 2 teams above 500, and the West has 3. In the American League, I guess the East would be probably the comp. They've got 3 teams above 500, and New York is 3rd among them at 62 and 56. And then the Rays are just below 500. Tigers are rolling in their division. They're 6 games up on the Guardians, and the Astros are just a half game up on the Mariners. How about the Mariners? Let's go. They're pretty solid division too. The A's are 53 and 67. I think Billy Beane would be proud of that. Wouldn't let you dance in the locker room with that record, but can't have everything. Okay, that is it. All right, let's do entertainment. It's 12:19.
Today's entertainment report is brought to you by Bell & Sward Gentlemen's Clothing in Conway. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram, or stop by Bell & Sward's new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
By the way, quick PSA. In the moment, we may not remember things. It's a 3-hour show. And you know what you know off the top of your head.
Talking about the guy giving us a hard time.
Yeah, and I don't feel bad. It's fine. I mean,
Yeah, it's cool.
if you think I should know that, I probably should. And I'm sure there were plenty of moments in my life where I did. But we forget things because we have a lot going on. This just in. Sorry. Must be nice being perfect. Oh. All right. The horror film Weapons and the body swap comedy Freakier Friday emerged as the top performers at the box office over the weekend. Weapons debuted at number 1, $42.5 million. I've heard good things about this film. It's a good cast.
I heard it's the highest rated Rotten Tomatoes film.
Don't say ever. Don't say ever. Don't say it. Do not.
Okay.
Freakier Friday opened second place, $29 million. Last week's champion, Fantastic Four First Steps, slipped to third. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I liked it.
$15.5 million. Top 5 rounded out. Bad Guys 2, not to be confused with Bad Boys.
Yeah.
$10.4 million and Naked Gun.
I kind of want to see that. Would
I
it
do
be
too.
weird if I go to the
Naked Gun?
No.
Bad Boys?
Bad
Guys, I mean?
It's a cartoon.
Little bit. You
they
go by
got-
yourself?
They got a good cast. Who would I go? I would have to go with maybe my nephew. See what he's doing.
Or Christian would go.
Okay.
He's a little busy, though. This is, speaking of Christian, this is funny. This has nothing to do with them specifically, but just a pregnancy thing. A study suggests that frequent drinking may increase the risk of unintended pregnancy among young women who do not wish to become pregnant. I'm like,
Is that how that works?
duh. Is this the most obvious thing that's ever been done? Researchers surveyed 2,200 women aged 15 to 34, of whom 40% explicitly stated they did not want to get pregnant. Well, I'm hoping 100% of the 15-year-olds didn't want to. Among the women who did not want to, approximately half were classified as heavy drinkers. Again, hopefully not the 15-year-olds. Consuming at least 4 drinks per night out. These heavy drinkers were about 30% more likely to accidentally become pregnant compared to women who regularly use cannabis instead. So I guess the message is, if you don't want to get knocked up, smoke weed instead of boozing. Okay. Weird. Back for birthdays in a moment. What do you think of this one, speaking of marriage and babies? Christy Brinkley shared her candid thoughts on modern marriage while appearing on Kristen Davis's podcast. She said, you could get married like, we'll see if you want to renew it in 5 years. You know how they do scholarships, DJ, where it's a yearly thing? It has to be renewed?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Every 5 years, go, do you want to renew? That way, if you're getting bored or whatever, you can get out of it without all the lawyers and all that stuff, says the 71-year-old. She sounds a bit jaded to me. She's been married 4 times. I don't think she holds marriage in the same regard that a lot of people do.
Okay. Not a one-time thing?
Clearly. Which, I mean, hey.
It happens.
Listen, no argument here, but I'm like, I don't know about giving people a 5-year out. It's like every 5 years you go,
What do you think about the people who get married like 5-6 times?
I don't see the point.
Yeah.
But hey. Chasing that elusive...
Is that what it is?
True love. A woman who claims she's Freddie Mercury's secret daughter has spoken out for the first time, and skepticism has come from Mercury's best friend. You know, because he's dead and all. A new biography of the late Queen frontman includes claims that he fathered a child in 1976. After having an affair with the wife of a close friend, the book is co-written by the daughter, who is only referred to as B, now 48 years old. She's based the book on 17 handwritten diaries that Mercury gave her shortly before his death in 1991, she says. Several of Mercury's closest friends say they are skeptical about her claims. Mary Austin, who was Mercury's former girlfriend and close friend and was living with him at the time of B's alleged birth, said, Freddie had a glorious openness, and I cannot imagine he would have wanted to or been able to keep such a joyful event a secret, either from me or other people closest to him. The truth is that I am simply not the guardian of such a secret. I've never known of any child or of any diaries. Make up your own. Whatever you think. For a little clarification, DJ, and I think you raised a little question mark on this one when it came up. Sharon Osbourne is dismissing reports that the Back to the Beginning farewell concert raised $190 million for charity.
I said that.
She called the inflated figures ridiculous and misleading, while clarifying that only 275,000 people purchased the $30 live stream of the All-Star event, not 5.8 million as widely claimed. The total of $190 million initially shared by the show's music director, Tom Morello, and was subsequently picked up by multiple media outlets. But she does praise the event as a fitting farewell. It was a huge success because it was a phenomenal event. But says it was nowhere close to that amount of money. I'm all for clarification and accuracy. And I'm going to save that. All right, let's do birthdays. Let me check my notes here. Today we have a free admission to go to Willie D's.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What's going on?
Birthday trivia.
Okay. Oh.
501. We do it at this time every day. 501-661-1037 if you'd like to join us. By the way, don't forget Wingstock is coming up. Wingstock is coming up this Saturday. This coming Saturday at Simmons Bank Arena. Those of you who are wing eaters, like myself, it's the place to be. All you got to do is call us at that's the old number. 661-1037 if you want to play for a free admission to Willie D's. 501-661-1037. Don't forget the Oaklawn Sports Tailgate Party coming up September 6th. You can get your tickets at 1037thebuzz.com. They are free, but you do need a ticket to get in. Okay? Also brought to you in part by our friends at Bud Light, UMS Health, Ortho Now, my good buddies, Reliance Bank, Chris Crane Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Twin Peaks. Big Z is on line 1. Big Z playing a little birthday trivia or having it played for him. More to the point, DJ Williams versus Trip Keeter. I guess our guy didn't want to play. Joey's going to be with DJ. You feel good today?
Against Trip?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. It's brought to you by Bruce.
No offense, Trip.
No, none taken.
Birthday Trivia in the Zone is brought to you by Brewski's Pub and Grub. Your home for lunch, happy hour, and late night. With locations in Little Rock and North Little Rock. Come get your grub on.
You're going to love this. Listen to these numbers here. I want you guys to really lock in here, okay? Joey, you're with DJ. Cade, you're with Trip. On this day in 1950, Joe DiMaggio got benched for the first time because of his batting average. You want to guess what he was hitting? Let's see who gets closest, just for fun.
120.
You going to guess? I'll just tell you. No. He was batting 279.
Oh, okay.
If you were batting 279 right now, you're probably an all-star.
Yeah. Jeez.
Tough crowd, right? Back in the day.
Yeah.
Pitchers are gotten better. Hitters are gotten worse. On this day in 1974, Lee Trevino won the first of his 2 PGA championships as he finished one stroke ahead of this guy named Jack Nicklaus. On this day in 1984, it says Carl Lewis duplicates Jesse Owens' 1936 feat. Well, he may have won 4 golds, but he didn't do it in front of Adolf Hitler and all of Nazi Germany, did he? So let's take it easy over there. But it is pretty awesome. And he did it in the United States. A little different deal. I'm going to give slight nod to Jesse Owens. On this day in 2008, this little company was founded by 3 men.
Ooh, Facebook.
Nope.
Is that a clue?
Nope.
Oh.
Airbnb.
Oh.
Yeah. Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Blacharzik. He needed to find something good. That name, it's tough. Tough one to spell, tough one to pronounce. All right, let's go, boys. Ready?
Yep.
This guy is the #1 podcast host.
Joe Rogan.
Outside of the state of Arkansas. Could have been you, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
How's Joe Rogan today?
Ooh, he is...
Come on, Trip.
62.
Nope.
60.
58. This guy is an actor. He was in Snow White and the Huntsman.
Chris Hemsworth.
Wow. I was trying to go obscure. Good job, DJ. Big fan. How old is he?
Good movie.
Thor.
No, it's actually not.
How old's Thor?
Thor is 37.
Nope.
35.
42.
Oh, wow.
What? Okay.
You know he has onset, the signs of dementia or
early
Alzheimer's?
onset dementia?
Yeah.
Really?
Interesting. I had not heard that.
And so he's like doing things to try to make sure he remembers.
Oh, I saw that.
Kids
Well, they did that special, remember?
Yeah.
Where he traveled all over the world and swam in the real cold water and stuff? Yeah, neat. All right. This woman's an EGOT.
Jennifer Hudson.
Do you know what that is?
No.
That means that you've won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony.
Lady Gaga.
This woman, actually, here's the interesting thing. She won an Oscar and a Tony for the same role.
Really?
Yes.
I know this person.
Oh, no.
The production is called Fences.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis is right, DJ. How old's Viola Davis today? Trip.
34.
34. She sure wishes.
I don't know who these people are. I'm
50.
sorry.
She's 60.
Okay, there we go.
Shoosh. Okay.
You clearly know.
Yeah.
You will not get this one, but you should.
Okay.
You shouldn't, actually.
Okay.
This guy's a former Remington Award winner from
Jonathan
the
Lewiggs.
Jonathan Lewiggs. Happy birthday, Jonathan. How is Jonathan today?
He is,
It's a dominating performance, by the way.
how old am I? 30, he's 2 years. 39.
40.
41.
Oh, really?
41? No. It's 39.
Thank you.
What'd you say?
39.
Bingo bango. Sorry. Did the math wrong.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, DJ rolls. Also, happy birthday to Hope Fort of our staff.
Oh, happy birthday,
She's
Hope.
not listening. She's on vacation in Colorado, or so I'm told. But I hope they're having a great time. And she is just a peach and a lover, and her husband's not too shabby either. And I hope they're having the best time. I think they went to see somebody at Red Rocks. That's on my bucket list. Got to see somebody at Red Rocks at some point.
Well, I kind of crushed that today.
You really killed it today. You might have had a shot against Christian
I think
today.
I would have.
Yeah. It's too bad.
It's a good lineup.
Yeah. Well, when he comes back, we'll take the same list and do it over again and not tell him about it.
Dude, don't tell him?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
He
We
won't
should
know.
do that for a week, and he's gonna be like, "What is
going
happening?"
on? I know it. Poor kid. He's gonna be on no sleep too. He won't even pick up on it. It's 12:31. We're back in a second. You're in the zone. I do want to tell you about our friends at UAMS Health Ortho. Now it's in the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. My buddy's hating on Viola Davis. He's kind of right.
What did he
and
say?
I agree. She got her Grammy for reading an audiobook. I agree.
That's what it was?
It's a little bit gray area there. It's not like she was a singer. I always think Grammy, you think singer.
What are the other EGOTs?
I don't know. You'd have to
There's
look
not
it
a
up.
lot.
There's not a lot. It's a very elite company. Anyway, back to Ortho now. It is a true walk-in clinic, 8 to 8, Monday through Friday, 8 until noon on Saturday. And it is in the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. And if you are in need of orthopedic help, maybe you tweak something over the weekend, and you're sitting around going, man, I really don't have to make an appointment anywhere, but I am in pain, and I can't get in to see my doc. 501-686-8674 is the number if you want to call. But you can just go by and see them. That's what's so great about it. You just roll up in there, and they'll see you. They'll do x-rays on site if they need them. They will get you in with a top orthopedic doctor, and they'll tell you exactly what's going on with your injury and get you back on your way. It's great stuff. So don't sit around in pain. Don't be ridiculous, folks. There's no need for that. It's ridiculous. Absolutely silly. You'll see our friends at Ortho now. It's 801 Cottage Drive in Little Rock, and it's in the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital right off I-630, right in the middle of town, so conveniently located. You're going to be so happy you did. You're going to go home and be like, man, why did I even wait? Why was I sitting around with my bad back or my shoulder pain or my ankle pain or my knee pain or
And
whatever?
you can just knock it out.
Go get seen. Wouldn't you rather know what's going on?
Feel better.
Just that peace of mind is so nice. Anyway, it's Ortho now.
Get in the conversation with live fan feedback at 1037thebuzz.com. Presented on The Zone by Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville.
This is Sports Center.
On Saturday, the return to professional football in Central Arkansas fell short of a championship. The inaugural season of the Hot Springs Wise Guys ended with a 56-27 loss to the Duluth Harbor Monsters in Arena Mania 2, the championship game of the Arena League. This was the first time Arkansas hosted a professional football team since 2010. For their first season as a franchise, the Wise Guys exceeded expectations on and off the field, including head coach Bones Magante being awarded Arena League Coach of the Year in his first season as a head coach. Fans in Hot Springs and beyond are already marking their calendars for summer 2026 in anticipation for the Wise Guys to return to Banco ZK Arena in Hot Springs. I'm Trip Keeter for the Buzz Radio Network.
Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse presents Match Game on Morning Mayhem. Listen for your chance to play their version of the classic TV game show. Brought to you by Pickup Truck Accessory Warehouse, Arkansas's truck accessory headquarters for over 30 years. Call 501-568-0040 today or click online at arkansastruck.com.
At the Bet Saracen Sportsbook app, we realize lots of you have thought about opening an account, but you just haven't made that move yet. Well, now's the time with our new player offer. It's easy. You just sign up, use the code WELCOME, deposit at least $25, place a $25 bet, and that's it. Once that bet settles, you'll have $125 in free bets ready to go. Bet Saracen, the most popular sportsbook app in the state. Download it today on all your devices. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the GPS directions first, before driving to the mall.
Turn right at the light. In 1,000 miles, you will reach Montreal.
Not Montreal, the mall.
Recalculating. 6,000 miles to Nepal.
No, the mall.
Checking first is smart.
Recalculating.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
My debit card.
their debit card.
Where did I leave that thing?
Not at the gas pump, or the checkout counter, or the roof of your car. Now, if he has the Chase mobile app, he can use Card Lock.
Wait, I could just lock my card.
Yep, just a few tippy taps on his phone, and that sound? That's peace of mind from Chase.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Hey, what's up? It's Kramer with Drive Time Sports. We hope you have a great weekend. And Monday when we get back, Randy Rainwater and Rick Schaefer back live in the Eat My Catfish studio with Ray Tucker, thanks to Gwatney GMC. Neil Atkinson from Bet Saracen. Pig Trail Nation's Courtney Mims. Trey Biddy from Hogsports.com, thanks to Chris Crane Hyundai and Genesis of Conway. And the shooter, Pat Bradley, thanks to Bet Saracen. We'll see you Monday right here on 103.7 The Buzz.
The Zone in the Oaklawn Hot Springs studio is back. Oaklawn, Arkansas's only casino resort. Now, let's see what Justin Acri and DJ Williams have to say on the Buzz Radio Network.
Sugar and spice. Right in the rain. Never had a feeling so nice. No girl. I want to tell the world. I found me a girl. Sweeter than sweet.
12:36 in the Zone.
Oh.
A little Gwatney Chevrolet Live fan feedback.
Okay.
Through our Listen Live button. This is from Alex. From earlier, we were discussing about Arkansas not allowing the media or fans in for their scrimmage, which I find problematic and concerning and annoying, but also it's commonplace. So they don't have to. I mean, hey, you want to be the example, or you just want to follow the trends? I said I went to UCA, so what harm is that? What harm possibly could come from me going to a scrimmage? And this guy says, Alex, apples to oranges. You're the play-by-play guy for UCA. You aren't the one the coaches are worried about. Here's the only thing, Alex. It's open to the public. Anybody on earth can go. Do we really think? And again, you could say, well, it's not a big-time SEC football. That's fine. But they have teams in their league that could send somebody theoretically to go watch them in a scrimmage. It's like, and what do they get? Man, number 20 really ran hard off the left side. What are you getting? You think you're going to get play calls? You think you're going to get even player groups? Like, what do you think you're getting? I just don't get it. Anyway, that's just me. So aggressive. D3 Auto Sales text line. The impressive part about Adolf Hitler and Jesse Owens is that one of them got to see a winner. That's what this person says. That's an interesting thing. Razorback real expectations. DJ, what's a real expectation for the Razorbacks?
I mean, I think a real expectation would be between 5-7 wins.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the real expectation. I think beyond expectations in a really good season, you hit the 7, 8, 9 would be, whoa, didn't see that coming.
No doubt.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
What I really want to see, this is where I get weird. I would be happy.
3 would be I didn't see that coming too, though.
Yeah. Yes. I would be happy with, honestly, looking at the tape last year, tape this year, transfers in, players coming back, what they're capable of. I'd be happy with 7. And the other ones we lose, as long as we're competitive. I just don't want to get embarrassed anymore.
You're going to probably get smoked in a game.
Which would be Texas on the road's tough.
Sure.
But we've shown
I'm not even saying which game. I'm just saying you'll have a day where you didn't play well, you make some mistakes,
Yeah.
you're mentally not sharp, the other team plays real well, and you get beat to death. It happens. Ole Miss got them last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Ole Miss is 30 points better than Arkansas generally.
Even if we won 6 and it looked like we were at least competitive in all of them, that's not. I mean, it's not what you want,
right?
But it's better than what we've had before.
To me, that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah,
that's all you're looking for here. You're not trying to win the national championship. To me, right now, you're just trying to get better. Didn't your boy Feldman say Clemson was going to smack LSU? I mean, it's at Clemson, so I'll listen to it. But
who?
Michael Feldner.
Oh,
said that Clemson was going to smack LSU.
Felder.
Mm-hmm. The university is going to be in need for NIL money from the fans at some point. As a fan, I would like access to the team and scrimmage for my dollar, says Bryant and Cabot. Listen, I agree. Arkansas is going to start out 5-0. I almost couldn't say it without laughing. Arkansas is going to start out 5-0. Y'all are downplaying how good we can be this year. Bobby Joe, quit texting. Just call the show. 5-0. Is Ole Miss in the first 5 games? Is Notre Dame in the first 5 games?
Yeah, they are.
They start out 5-0.
Oh,
I'm ringing the bell for national championship. Let's go.
At least playoffs.
Playoffs. What's up, Big Z?
Whoa, hello.
What's going on?
Like to have a wreck, damn it.
Oh,
don't do that.
Oh, now.
Oh, well, okay.
Big Z, you're on the air. Let's go. Chop, chop.
Let's go.
What do you got? I didn't call you. You called me. What do you got?
What are you talking about?
Hanging up on callers. Let's see what Brian's got. Hey, Brian, is this your first time calling a radio show?
No.
Okay. Well, don't act like it is then, please. What's up?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you got?
6-6 is year 5 of Sam Pittman, and 6-6 is unacceptable. If he doesn't win 8 to 9 games this year, he needs to get his ass out.
Okay, can I say one thing? Can I ask you a question? You left no room for 7. You said 6 and 6 is unacceptable. 8 or 9 is fine. What about 7? What's that do for us?
Another mediocre year.
Okay.
Not acceptable for year 5.
All right.
Under our head coach.
All right. Would you hire John Gruden tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Okay. If he ends up leaving, he might be high on the priority list, I would think.
Why would you not want a proven NFL coach who has name recognition, has a Super Bowl ring?
Yep.
Why would you not?
I agree. Okay, we're on the same page.
And he's friends with John Daly.
Well, listen, that alone should get him an interview, minimum.
Well, exactly, in a couple $1 million bonus.
At least. Okay. All right, Brian, I appreciate the call.
Thanks, Justin.
I accidentally just clicked on, there's an app on my phone that has a magnifier.
Can't get it undone?
No, I got it off. But I was just thinking, I was at a restaurant yesterday, and I could read it, but I knew the menu, so it didn't matter, but I was having a hard time reading it. Mm-hmm. So I was going to get the magnifier, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Can I throw out an idea for restaurants, local restaurants? I don't even know if this would go over well, but for me.
Just have one there?
They should disinfect them every time. Readers are cheap. Like you can buy like 10 readers for like $12. Oh. They should have readers on the table.
I think it'd be easier to have one of those little handheld
magnifying glasses. Fine with that too.
You'd be cool with that?
People would steal those though. They might steal the readers too. I guess that's fair.
Okay.
But I think it'd be a nice touch to have readers. Or I guess I could just quit being dumb and start bringing my readers into the restaurant.
Dang, it's that tough.
It's that time. I know. It went overnight too, DJ. It went like 0 to I can't see.
Were you just one day like?
One day I'm like, oh, I can't read anymore.
You thought it was going to come?
Yeah. Like I can read it from here. Like if I hold it out at arm's length, I can read every bit of this. But if I bring it up here, It's all blurry. It's wild. Yeah. I'm going to have to start putting the menu on the other side of the restaurant and reading from across the room. What's up, John Mark?
Hey, guys. Just want to give another perspective, I guess. Let's think about this. The last guy said 5th year under Sam Pittman, 6 and 6 is unacceptable, or whatever he said.
That's what he said.
Let's think about this. You hire a guy, all he's ever been is let me preface this, I'm not a hater of Sam Pittman. I mean, I do think this probably should be his last year, but I'm not a hater. But you get a guy who is nothing. He's all he's ever been is a really good line coach, and you promote him to be a head coach in the SEC. Is that accurate to say that 5th year 6 and 6 for that guy is unacceptable. I mean, Chad Morris was a head coach in a decent league, and he only went 4-20 or whatever. So I mean, I would say 6-6 in year 5 is about on par for what you got. You know what I mean? I just think that that's what we got. That's what we got, and so I don't think that's unacceptable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we've looked at the numbers. Arkansas is averaging 6 victories a year since they joined the SEC.
Yeah.
That's very sobering for most people.
It is. It's not a great, that doesn't give you all the warm fuzzies, that's kind of where we're at. So,
when Ole Miss years ago, John Mark fired, who's the old coach that was the OC at Tennessee with Peyton Manning that became the head coach at Ole Miss? Cutcliffe. When Cutcliffe was the head coach there, they fired him. He had averaged 7 wins a year. And I came on the air the next day, and I was like, that's who you are. Who do you think you are? Like, you're not a 10-win-a-year team. Like, that's who you are. Every once in a while, you're going to win 9 or 10, but that's who you are. They might be a hair better now. They may be 7.5 average, 8 wins a year maybe. But that's who you are. You got to know who you are. Now, Sam Pittman's not averaging 6 wins, but I don't think 6 wins is completely.
Anyway, you have a good rest of your day, boys.
Thank you, brother. I think 7 wins would be pretty nice with this schedule.
Agreed.
Is this the hardest schedule they've had in his era?
I feel like they say that every year.
But I mean, this year specifically, like going to LSU, going to...
What was the big drastic drop-off
Texas, you're hosting Notre Dame. You're going to Memphis, which is a dangerous mid-major. Like, oof.
Do you remember how it happened when we went 9, and then I think we won 8, and then we dropped down to 4 wins? How'd that happen? Just...
Talking about the Houston Nut era?
No, Pittman.
Houston had a huge. Ask him. He had a couple really great years, and he had
just big drops.
And he knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I don't know if they missed on recruits. Ask him about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Ian.
Hello.
Hello.
How are y'all doing today?
I think we're okay. You tell us.
Yeah. So I was just, saying that last year they had wins that they could have had. They just, if they can limit the turnovers, I think that they can get to 8 wins. I don't think Pittman's the problem. I think it was just that they lacked the turnovers. The turnovers were real big on them last year. So I think they can have an 8-win season. I mean, they're going to have tough games, but I know that Arkansas plays tough every single game that I've seen them play. So I think that they can get up to 8 wins this season.
I like the optimism, Ian. I appreciate the call. Thank you. How many losses directly related to turnovers last year for Arkansas? Is Oklahoma State for sure?
Yes, I mean, that's easy.
Okay, that's 1.
Okay.
So that puts you at?
7.
Yep.
Wins. And a bowl game at 8. 8-win season.
Okay. Is there one more game you can say, if they take care of the ball, they win this game?
You could argue Texas. Fumbled last drive. Ball popped out.
Good.
Defense was playing well. Only 2 mental mistakes on the defensive side of the ball, both which ended up leading to touchdowns. You can make the argument. Missouri, Taylor Green, carrying like a loaf of bread.
Why do people say that? Because when I carry a loaf of bread, you can't get it out of my hand at gunpoint. I really like bread.
Yeah.
Man, what kind of bread are we talking about?
I think if
we talking about like a really nice, freshly baked baguette? Or are we talking about like a loaf of Wonder Bread?
Are you squishing your bread? Usually, don't you carry it gentle?
If you're trying to take it out of my hand, I'm squeezing it like crazy. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm going to take home squished bread
What
instead of no
carry
bread.
It like then? Carry it like a...
I think the point is well made. I'm just saying, you're not getting my bread unless you kill me.
So that's another one.
I may squish it,
9
but I'm getting it home. I'm eating my squished bread. You're not getting it. You're getting no bread at all. I'm going to get squished bread.
I mean, you can drop your bread and recover it.
Yeah.
That's what you would do, huh?
Just don't carry your bread like you already got the butter on it.
Fair.
Slip right out your hands.
Can't do it.
Can't have it.
Hey, this is Mitch at Red River Ram Dodge Chrysler Jeep. You know, I saw an ad the other day, and I thought, no wonder people don't trust car dealers. I looked up the discount they were offering that was $20,000 off, only to find out they put a $12,000 to $15,000 lift kit on this truck, marked it up $38,000, and then said they're taking $20,000 off. Make that make sense in somebody's head. Folks, come check us out. RedRiverRam.com. See why we're Arkansas's #1 Ram dealer, or make that beautiful drive right here to Heber Springs.
Hugs from patients like Patrick.
It's something QC Kinetics medical professionals experience every day.
I hugged them. You should hug somebody who does that for you. They gave me my life back, and I really didn't know where I was going to go because I was definitely afraid of having a knee replacement done.
No surgery, no downtime with QC Kinetics regenerative treatments. They give patients relief from joint pain using their own healing properties to repair and restore damaged tissue. And the results? Well, that's why we see a lot of hugs at QC Kinetics.
Everything is back that I thought I was never going to be able to do again. I'm still smiling, and sometimes it gets emotional. I get a tear in my eye because of how I was before I went in there.
Those smiles and hugs never get old at QC Kinetics. It means patients are finally getting relief. And now, it's your turn. Call QC Kinetics today for your complimentary consultation and see if you're a good candidate for these amazing treatments.
Call QC Kinetics, 501-214-5880. That's 501-214-5880. 501-214-5880.
Shipments of spring and summer fashions are arriving at Bell & Sward. That means swimwear from Saks, Peter Noir golfwear and shirts, Johnny O's store within a store. Be sure to check out the Faraday line and Martin Dingman shoes and leather goods. So hurry in for a great value on quality men's clothing at Bell & Sward for your spring and summer items, and you'll look fantastic. Bell & Sward, 1011 Oak Street in downtown Conway on Facebook and Instagram.
Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer lets you easily compare direct rates from different insurance companies, so you can be confident you're getting the right one, even if it's not with Progressive. Way more confident than you were when you bought that TV in a parking lot. It just happened to not come in a box, or include a remote. And when you finally managed to turn it on, all it displayed was the menu of Grumpy's Tacos. So use Progressive's Auto Quote Explorer and be confident you're getting insurance that's right for you. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Okay, raise your hand if you want to make your life a little bit easier. Great. Now raise your other hand if you like to be comfortable. Perfect. Now that you have both hands raised, imagine putting on your shoes. And that, folks, right there is your answer to an easier, more comfortable life. Go hands-free with Skechers Slip-ins. This is footwear you don't need your hands to put on. They can be raised in the air, and you can just step it and go. Why don't you experience what people can't stop talking about? Life-changing Skechers Slip-ins. Get your Slip-ins at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever stylish footwear is sold.
You're back in the zone. You know, we disagree on things from time to time, but one thing's for sure.
I'm an Arkansas Razorback fan, brother. What do they say down here? Woo, pig soup.
Now, let's root for those Hogs and stay tuned to the zone.
She slammed that door, she broke my heart. That girl so got out of town fast. She bounced, so I bounced in here trying to bounce back. Ooh, I know I probably ought to throw a couple prayers up to the man upstairs.
12:52 in the zone. You heard John Gruden there. That's our question of the day today. Do you think he'll coach in the SEC? He expressed interest over the weekend while speaking to some players and coaches from Georgia that he would love to coach in the SEC. I can't say it exactly the way he said it because, well, the FCC would get angry with me. But I'm just telling you. Appreciate you being with us today. Tomorrow, we are back in studio. Jordan Wicks will join us. And Pat Bradley will join us. Jordan's brought to you by Crane Buick GMC of Conway. Pat, thanks to River City Flooring. And Eli Craner back with us after debuting his book last week, finally. Mississippi Blue 42. Got a nice response. Had a fun time with Wordsworth with him the other day. Susan Irwin Prowse back in town. She'll be with us from Willie D's. Looking forward to all that. This segment's brought to you in part by our friends that have been doing it since 1957. That's Gwatney Chevrolet. Try to run down James, but he's busy. No surprise. If you go to their website, GwatneyChevrolet.com, you can see the entire list of vehicles, new, used. Also, you can schedule service online, which I like as well. We probably don't talk enough about how great their service team is. And they're looking out for you. Going to get you back on your way with a car with a clean bill of health. But shop used or new. They do have electric vehicles as well. They can help you finance, and they can take care of you on your trade-in also. And they're going to treat you like family, which is great. And if you got a family that sometimes you're like, oh, maybe better than family in many cases. But the bottom line is you can't go wrong at Gwatney Chevrolet. Get off the James Street exit if you're heading north from the capital city. Look for that big, beautiful American flag on a Monday afternoon and get yourself squared away with a great deal at Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville. Ooh. Tonight at Oaklawn, hang out with DJ and the coach. It's sure to be an inspiring evening starting at 7:30.
6:30.
6:30.
They want to get there a little before
Central
7:30.
Time.
Be tough. Yeah.
7:30 Eastern.
Yes. Smart. Very smart. Nice shirt.
There's Wes Moore. Hey,
Yeah.
look at you, Hall of Famers.
I'm not a Hall of Famer.
Me neither.
You will be.
Got a shirt though.
Did you get my email? Hall of Honor this year, day before the Notre Dame game.
Yeah, we're there.
Ryan Mallett, Clint Sterner, both being inducted
Oh, wow.
into the Razorback Hall of Honor. I think
Awesome.
you should be there.
Where's that going to be?
In Fayetteville.
Okay.
I don't know what the facility is, but anyway. John Gruden, Wes, over the weekend, talking about coaching the SEC. He told us he wanted to be coaching again. He told us he likes the Razorbacks.
What's funny is, I don't know, about 2-3 weeks ago, we talked about it on Out of Bounds. Someone pointed it out on social media that Gruden's account, I don't know if Gruden runs it on Twitter or if it's somebody else, but it followed like 15 Arkansas people. I'm talking like Richard Davenport, Hunter Yurachek, all these Razorback associated people, and there was a little buzz like, what's going on here? Why all of a sudden is he following all these Arkansas people? So it was kind of a little conspiracy.
Okay.
I can throw that out there. That Gruden has an interest in
Yeah.
Arkansas people.
I think if Sam left, he would be a guy that you'd be pretty happy to get if you could knock that out.
Yeah, I mean, it would take someone like a Tyson to step up to fund part of the salary and the NIL because, I mean, that's it. And the coach's salary. You know, like that's one of the issues that Richard Davenport pointed out in his story, that they don't. Their assistant coach's pool is at the bottom of the SEC. The money they spend on recruiting is at the bottom of the SEC. You think a coach like John Gruden's going to come in and go, yeah, I'm okay with being at the bottom of the SEC in those No, so you're going to have more money. So it's going to take somebody stepping up to fund that.
Mm-hmm. What are y'all going to delve into today?
We are going to talk with Ethan Westerman with the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. He's been at practices, and we'll go back over the scrimmage on Saturday and take a look at today's scrimmage. They just got through with the linebackers, interviewing those guys. So we'll get the very latest on today. At 2 o'clock, some of the cast of 6, the teen edition, is coming into the studio. Sasha Bass, Berkeley, Courtney Moore, and Bridget Davis will be with us.
You know,
talk about that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Berkeley and Bridget just did an interview at Channel 4, and I'd forgotten about it, and she's like, hey, can I park downstairs? I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm at your TV station. I was like,
cool.
Oh, yeah, you can park down there. It's 30-minute parking, so I went and watched them do an interview, so
Nice.
proud dad moment. But
That's cool.
Yeah, it starts on Wednesday, and it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Tickets are almost sold out. And so they just announced, big announcement, they're adding a show Sunday night. So they want to promote that and get the whole thing sold out.
Well, you just did.
We got the new athletic director of Arkansas State, Chris Pesman, joining us in studio at 2:30 today. He's going to hang out. And then Joe Klein in studio. So the studio will be busy today.
Oh, Joe Klein knows what the buzz is.
How about that? I ain't seen Joe in a while.
I have not seen Joe in a while, too.
I have not seen Joe in a while 3. But I'll be tuned in today. Maybe we'll see him on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Then again,
we'll have to wait and see.
maybe we won't.
Yeah, maybe not.
Big show tomorrow, so stick around. Trip, good job today.
Thanks. I'm drinking water over here. Thank you.
I got stressed him out. He's already on the vodka. It's like, I got to get out of here.
Can't handle this.
Freaky Joe and Wes coming up next on Out of Bounds. We'll join you from the Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort Studio tomorrow. Don't miss it. And don't go anywhere. We're back mañana, but good show coming up.
Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.